So again, thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoy the show. We've got some giveaways again in the doobly-doo. We got a big-ass dragon. It's big. Has an ass. It's a big-ass dragon. We've got some blue dice, and what are the minis? I can't really see on there.
They are an orc and a, like...
Spork.
A demon dog type thing.
We have a demon dog.
Dretch.
A dretch. And an orc as well. Those are all up
or something like
for
that.
giving tonight. So, how many more
90.
subs do we need? 90 more subs
For the blue, for the big ass.
for the big asterisk dragon.
Yes.
Oh wait, is that the one that had that feat included for Badonkadonk?
Yeah, yeah,
That one's so cool.
yeah. Its layer action is to sit on you.
Yeah, that's a lot of bludgeoning.
That would be a very interesting. I mean, if you did it against Ray Esmeralda, the dragon would feel it. But
Oh boy.
Shout out, Ray, we love you.
Yeah. Right. So, we're gonna get into a little bit of a recap in case you guys have forgotten. Our group, the Syd Several, accidentally made their way into the Fae. There has been, outside of Baldur's Gate, some weak points between the planes that the group did not know about. On their way to find their house goblin, Zeke. Zeke has been missing now for about 3 weeks, and that just did not sit well with the group. They made their way out of town, into the Fae, fought some weird things, saw some weird things.
became some weird things.
Became some weird things, thank you. Talked to an elf with a clipboard who pointed them on their way to do a couple of tasks. The tasks were cut off a piece of a mushroom because he was hungry and take this old axe out of the ground. Well, they did that and found that that axe was attached, embedded into the chest of a shambling mound. Said shambling mound kicked the crap out of Ricka, but not before he could use Darlin's 20 portent, which she does not have
anymore.
Oh, please, please, God, that would be so funny.
Was it a witch bolt you hit him with?
A guiding bolt.
A guiding bolt, and just annihilated this thing. And charged up the axe, by the by.
Interesting.
By the by.
Yeah, you'll find that out.
Did you hear that?
I don't have the axe right now.
Everyone basically got hurt in this fight. It was rough and tumble. Aiel lost all of his clothing because he didn't take the hint and stayed in range of 2 fireballs that blew up simultaneously. It was impressive. It was like a double tap, basically. And he walked out of that like this with no clothes on.
Yep.
And it was cold.
Coin purse in the wind.
Very cold. He was in the pool, for you Seinfeld fans. And they did what they're supposed to do. They sent Sentry in to get the mushroom. He also had the axe.
Yep, he was our errand boy.
He is a beast. That's what he is. And you guys made your way back, or started to make your way back towards that little Nell where you met Toulard, and you knew that it was safe. No one was trying to kill you there, we think. We don't really know what Toulard's up to. But he's awaiting your arrival. And he's ready to talk.
He did give us a fireball bead, though, in battle.
He did, magically, give you a fireball bead.
Invisibly.
That blew up at the feet of Aiel. So, all good times, and this is where we're at. Ready to take our long rest, ready to level up, and ready to finish the last leg of our Fey journey and find our friend, our house goblin, Zeke. Take it away.
So do you not have any other clothes or something? Like you guys.
He refused the clothes.
Actually, I believe he's wearing a sundress that Cacophony pulled out.
Oh, that's right. But I still say that because it's just not I don't know. Lilac's a good color. I just don't know if it's your color. You know.
I'm just glad you put it on.
Oh yeah.
I thought
your
your pride was going to get the best of you, and we'd have to deal with a naked Aiel.
Actually, maybe the increased swishy movement will be usful for you. Like more mobility for the skirt.
True.
Maybe you should just wear a skirt all the time.
I like it.
If it helps you kill things better, right?
I vote for the skirt all the time as well.
Yeah.
Cacophony. We are gonna
Sunflower
get you so
pattern be
many
damned.
I'm so excited.
But like, I mean, I kind of already wear a skirt all the
All
time.
right, hold on. Your corset's too loose.
It's,
So, an hourglass figure is the first way to confidence, and confidence is what you need in a battle.
Can't breathe.
It's like, you got it. Pat his back.
I can't.
I don't
It
think.
just doesn't work. Let me just.
I'm pretty sure sundresses don't have corsets. So.
It does now.
He
Strings.
tears.
That's an
he
odd
tears
sundress.
he tears the top half of it off,
And
he
it falls
keeps
down
just,
immediately.
he keeps just the bottom of it, and then he kind of, instead of a skirt, he rips like just so that it's a line.
So you're doing a loincloth?
Yep.
A sundress loincloth.
Oh, that's
Go on.
exactly what's
Keep
happening.
describing.
Uh-huh. And then after he does that, he takes the two patches that were on the side. He knits a little scarf because he doesn't want his mane that's all patchy everywhere to be shown. So he kind of like puts that around his neck.
Give me a knit check.
A knit
I want
check?
to see how
Or
good
tie.
this is.
Nitwit, knit check. Let's go.
Oh, he should have advantage on it then.
Yeah, I agree. There should definitely be an advantage.
Only a nitwit could think
Sure.
this is a good idea.
Sure. You've got advantage on what tools do you have proficiency in?
No, I'm not a
Artificer's tools.
Smith's tools and wood carver's tools.
You bust out the wood carving tools,
Oh,
and we'll see if it works.
disadvantage.
Give me a
I think you should forge it.
just straight.
Straight
Give me a
Straight
straight
roll.
check.
4.
4. So I mean, you tie it together. It looks more like an ascot than it does a scarf. You kind of tie it around your neck with a big
Bow.
knot here, and you're like, ah.
I have a question actually. This is really important. Did the bowler cap survive?
Oh, that's true.
No, I definitely got paper.
Yeah,
Because oh man,
that's gone.
a bowler cap's line with an ascot would be an interesting thing to see.
In a skirt.
We'll work on that.
It's not a skirt anymore, alright?
It's a loincloth.
Cloth.
Dude, right now you're like the dress your Barbie kind of thing where the kid's just throwing like scraps on it and there's missing a shirt
And
still.
I take the top half that I ripped off, and I kind of just I don't even do anything with it. All I do is I wear it like this. Like I just take.
So you went
This-
loincloth toga.
Yeah, it's just like a diagonal, and it's on this shoulder down.
While you have just floral prints going
Yep.
everywhere. You're the prettiest little flower there is.
Oh my goodness.
And-
At least it's
appreciate
somewhat
your creativity.
somewhat
but I can't
manly
say
now.
That's a look I would be going for. But you can do what you want. I won't
I'm
stop
sure there'll be more fireballs in the future.
Little do we know he actually tore the part over his butt off by accident, so he thinks he's covered in the front, but it's Alice's chaps in the back.
You hear clapping in the distance as you walk towards that safe area. Oh, you look like something.
That is very correct.
Okay. Thanks. I think.
Yes. You, I may have watched from a distance. You looked like you could handle yourselves.
Doing what? Make
Handle ourselves how?
by me making my clothes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, alright. got the mushroom?
Wait. Sentry. Did you get my things?
What's up, Fricka?
Yeah. Did you you got the man's things? Yeah.
You need the thing inside me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Not the heads, just the mushroom.
Not the heads, just the mushroom.
Oh,
Eyes up here.
okay. Do I reach into you, or do you reach into you, or how does this work?
Well, whatever tickles your fancy.
Okay. Both
Bro,
hands.
what?
Both hands go in, and he starts reaching. Ooh, it's cold in there.
34 degrees.
Whoa.
34. And he pulls out a chunk of mushroom. and he inspects it. A little bit of goblin blood. He wipes off. Rips off the corner, eats it, throws the rest behind him. That's good. That's good. Thank you for that.
It's been fermenting.
I can taste that.
Are you gonna keep it? Or that was all you were doing with it? Just a batch?
Oh, I just wanted a piece.
Oh.
Seems like a lot of work for a piece of
Is it
shroom.
good for you?
Oh no. No, it would kill you.
Then why do you eat it?
I'm accustomed to this place.
Oh.
I've been here for a while.
Can I roll an intelligence check on the nature of that
Sure.
mushroom?
Yes, you can. Matthew, going for his keen mind. What'd you get?
Thank you, Zim, for the advantages and the subs. Really appreciate it.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Zim.
Picture him.
I'm gonna
Freaking A, Zim. You know what? I thought on Tuesday, when you weren't there, that I was going to win the sub contest. And here you come in with 11 immediately.
This is what? Investigation, nature.
Nature.
Nature, that is a 17.
17. So, I mean, he told you that if you got too close, that there was this noxious odor that came out of it, and the spores could make you go crazy. You have no reason to believe that he's lying, that it's probably not good for any of you, but you also see him, he's an elf from the Fae, and eating a Fae mushroom, he can probably handle it.
So after the business with the mushroom is done, Rika will step forward and look to him and say, yeah, we also got your axe, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes, I see that. It's in the metal man's hand.
Yeah, he's quite brave, yeah, and valiant, yeah.
You took it out of the shambling mound, you see. It's interesting.
Yeah, do you see me? I'm near death, yeah, because of the mound, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's okay, yeah.
You need to rest.
I'll take a hug, yeah, and that'll be good, yeah. Hug.
Hog him.
He looks you up and down,
How tall is
up
he?
and down again. This guy's like a lanky 6'6".
I'm
Hugging
about
his
3'4".
Yeah. He stoops down.
Yeah.
And he like one arm hugs you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a story that ends well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, feel better. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes. You're weird. And that's coming from me. What did you say your name was again?
Yeah, my name is Rika. Yeah.
Got it.
Rika Kindred, yeah.
Oh, Kinreed.
Yeah.
Are you related to the Clothiers?
Yeah, it's my mama, yeah, and my papa.
I see you. Keep it up.
You go, champ.
I've been holding my head up for a long time.
No, keep it. I want to see how strong you are.
Yeah, it's a contest, yeah.
It's a lovely floral print again. Love it.
There's nothing on my arm.
Cross.
Oh, thank
Like
you.
a toga.
Yeah.
Are they distant relatives, the Kinreeds?
I'm raising my
No,
hand.
my mom, yeah, my dad, my pop, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, my dad, yeah, my mom, yeah. My
No,
mom,
no, I don't
Lisa,
think-
yeah, and my dad, Zach, yeah.
I don't think you understand. You're a halfling.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, so I was recently informed, yeah, that I'm actually adopted.
Oh,
I'm
you didn't.
I'm still processing, yeah.
You didn't.
It was a shock to my heart,
You didn't figure that one out on your own.
to my heart.
He was waiting for his growth spurt.
Listen, there's magical means about these fantasy worlds, yeah.
That's true, but it doesn't make you a cow person ever.
I don't assume.
It's fair. It makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah. No,
But
that
not
I,
a cow person.
yeah. No, that I presume, yeah, you know what I mean?
Makes a pre-ass out of you and me.
Right, yeah, so I don't do those things, no. Yeah. Instead, I just thought the best and found out I was wrong. Yeah. It's okay. I'm coping. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, go, Lion Man.
Thank you.
Did you he
Did
addressed
you
to that
eat
mushroom?
The mushroom?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in for a night.
Actually, if you're not gonna finish that mushroom, can I go take a sample off of it?
You might want to hold your breath.
I don't know
Okay,
if
I'm
there's
gonna wrap
any
it up in
left.
a handkerchief. He threw a lot of it away. If you haven't been eating it, have you been?
Have you eaten the whole
I
thing?
know.
I need you to
How
roll
much did you eat?
a constitution check.
9.
You feel okay right now.
Con save.
No, that's just
Like, do you want me
constitution
to? Is it just straight roll, or do you want me to add my con to it?
Your con.
Con save.
That's fine, right?
check.
Yep.
No, right. You didn't do that before, so it's more than 9.
It's 14.
14. Yeah, you feel okay right now.
Did you eat?
It tasted pretty good.
Why did you eat it?
I was hungry. I'm always hungry.
So you ate a magical mushroom that you don't know what it's gonna do?
That was inside me.
What did it taste like?
It wasn't just the mushroom.
There was more to it.
There was
Oh, there
Other-
was blood on it.
like
And dirt.
Acorns.
It was sitting next to 3
there was
heads.
some other stuff that got absolutely singed in the fire.
I prestidigitate his pants
Pretty smoky.
so that they're soiled.
I you crapped
Oh
yourself.
gosh.
What the?
Ow!
That smells
It's
worse
already
than
having an
Paz.
effect!
What are you talking about?
You've soiled your
Do I feel it?
dandelions.
Do I feel it? Or, yeah.
Not yet. No.
Yeah.
feel
What are you
okay.
guys talking about as an effect?
Mushroom. Must be. You don't smell that? I thought your sniffer was a good one.
I
So-
don't smell a thing.
What did you want?
I mean,
after you ate
prestidigitation makes it smell.
a poisonous mushroom.
I was just gonna say I'm pretty beat up, bro.
Mm.
And you're pretty magically. And magic I learned isn't all bad all the time. So can you maybe heal me?
No. No, definitely not.
Please?
No. But I will do you one better.
I held my head up for a really long time.
And you did wonderfully. Great job. I couldn't do it. Neither could the cowman. Probably.
I'm stung, yeah. But not that stung.
I can't heal you. I don't have that type of magic. Mine's more illusionary, generally. But what I can do is offer you protection for the night. I could provide an abode that only you can remain in and nothing can come in from the outside. For a time.
Oh, I would love a 5-star hotel right now.
It's more
What's
like
a
a
hotel?
Why are there
Tiny
5
hut, yeah.
stars?
Tent. It is.
Well, it's just to
can do that too,
signify
yeah.
that it's a really expensive, nice place, and
man.
sometimes I have mints.
How do they
Great.
get the stars from the sky and put it on the hotel?
You know what?
I don't even know what a hotel is. You haven't answered that question either.
I want a 6-star.
I would love
Yeah,
a
why not
6-star
10
hotel.
stars?
We'll have to make do with the tent, though. So which way's the tent?
I haven't made it yet.
Oh,
Oh, it's a tent.
The
I like tents.
The new
Love those
construction.
at home.
the axe you can keep. You may need as you move forward.
Hey, Sentry,
I
can I have the axe? Because, I use axes, you use swords. That's kind of your thing, I
Very
saw.
valid point, Ion. I've been thinking about it a lot.
And this one really sucks.
It
I didn't
does
want to
suck.
tell the people who gave it to me.
has anyone investigated the axe yet? Can I investigate the axe? See if
Absolutely
there's anything
not.
like runes or
Yep.
just seems normal.
I don't know.
20?
Natural?
Okay.
No.
You look at it, and Kale, if you want to post it into the chat,
I'm down right now, unfortunately. Oh, I'm back
He's
up.
back.
he's back.
He's down
And
to
we're
post it.
I want to help.
You will help me?
I want to help Darlin to
Yes, you
investigate
can
the
make an
axe.
intelligence check.
Have you seen it yet? The axe.
13.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. I'm so sorry. Dun 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 dun.
Sweet.
Okay, that doesn't really help. 22 actually.
Kale made that himself.
You made
Yes,
that.
he
Did.
Yep.
So
Really
if you look
good.
in the
You're getting
Twitch
better and better,
chat,
Kale.
Darian Barrows, Kalian made that for us. This is the Fey Touched Axe. It is a
Whoa!
bronze-looking axe. It's
I love the
definitely
filigree in it.
battle-worn.
Yeah.
It's got some insignias around the blade. Some etched writing that it's very faint. What languages do you speak, darling?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Sylvan's a good choice.
It's none of those.
Is
Darn
it
it.
draconic?
I speak Abyssal, Halfling, and Infernal.
No, none of those either.
Can I cast Google Translate first level?
You cannot.
Damn.
Yeah, do you have the wizardy thing that you can like
The
read- yeah,
translation?
read languages? Yeah.
I don't really. I've never had to really read books that I couldn't read before, so I don't have that one
Well,
though.
maybe we can work
Well,
on that.
maybe one day.
What?
you-
What?
You can't read?
At some point.
What spells do you know? Yeah, as a young wizard. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what spells? do
Yeah.
you
Let me pull out my. I go through my list. I pull out this giant book from like a holster on my belt, and it's got like loose leaf jammed into
That
it.
is
There's
a
like clear
big
diagrams.
book.
It's sparkly. It's got glitter. There's like little rhinestones glued to it. And it
It's
says on the front
bedazzled.
like
That- it's very-
Darlin's
very pretty,
spell
yeah.
book.
Yeah, very pretty.
Thank you. I know. I made it when I was really little, so I've
I
been
can
keeping
tell.
it.
It's a little gaudy, don't you think? And that's coming from me.
You know, it's just little girls' dreams and hearts. You know, I just wanted to grow with it. It's special.
Okay.
That's a little wooed.
I joined.
How wooed?
It is a little rude, though.
I don't care.
We just got you a mushroom and an axe,
No, you got yourself an axe.
but we got it for you first.
No, I just wanted to see if you'd die.
That's what you're holding.
Oh, that's
Sound-
Not yet.
pleasant.
Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
Is that an int-based?
That is not. That's wisdom.
Okay.
Um,
What are you inciting?
I'm inciting whether what he's real is he really saying that he was just testing testing us, and what may he be testing us for?
You think he meant that he was testing you, and he may be testing you for. You told him before about the cairns, the Death Hills, with that piece of the map. He may be testing you for what lies ahead.
So yeah, we passed the test then. Yeah.
Oh yes, you got me my mushroom, and you got yourself an axe that you may need.
Yes, and yeah, and we're strong enough. Yeah, to make our way forward. Yeah. You mean?
If you're smart.
Oh, whew. You guys
That-
are lucky I'm here. Y'all are a bunch
That
of
has yet to be seen.
nitwits.
Though you did well in that fight.
Are you talking like intellectual, yeah, intelligence, or like emotional, yeah,
No,
intelligence? yeah,
not
you mean?
emotionally.
Because we cross, yeah, the emotional, yeah,
You
and the relational, yeah, and even I'd say the spiritual, yeah, you know what I mean? The intellectual, yeah, I mean, that, Darren, yeah, but the rest of us,
Not so much.
I saw him stand in front of a fireball.
I want him, yeah.
I have questions. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't even know what it was. He didn't even say anything. He said to back up, and I was raging.
IO, you're
I was
doing
angry.
the whole IO.
Your hands up again.
That's because I wanted to talk.
Okay.
He's got
So this
cute
axe,
manners.
Is
That's
there
so
anything
cute.
special about it? I mean, it was stuck in that thing, so I feel like it would be pretty special.
It's magical.
Oh, cool. What does it do?
It hits things hard, like an axe usually does.
What's magical about it, though?
It's been touched by the Fae.
So does it... so it just looks pretty then? That's why it's magical? It is pretty.
Magically delicious.
Yes. That's about it.
It tastes good.
On the side, Rika is going through
Yeah, I'm showing him
Darlin's
my
book and
spell book.
specifically looking to see if she knows the identify spell.
Let me check, actually. Thought I had it added last time. I kind of built this whole spell list in like 2 minutes. I had detect magic. I didn't take identify.
Yeah, we'll work on finding that one too.
Yeah.
May be necessary in the future.
Darian's gonna actually turn on his detect magic since that was mentioned and see if he can divine what school of magic the axe is.
Yeah, I mean, it's glowing. It glows. It is magical. To your knowledge, it's got some... Don't know what that would be.
Evocation?
Yeah, it's got some evocation to it.
Can Rika
And some illusion.
Can Rika investigate around the fallen tree, and in particular where the shambling mound was, for any like?
So you want to go back there?
Just not. I'm presuming we're kind of within distance.
Yeah.
He's looking around for any like skulls.
Oh, let me help you. I give him exceptional
Okay.
wit.
Yo,
Got exceptional
Ricky,
wit.
where you going?
Ricky.
Love it. What are you rolling?
It's intelligence. Gah!
With a d6?
Investigation is intelligence, so
Yeah.
19.
So close.
So close.
Wait, did you roll your d6?
Oh no!
I gave you exceptional
That's
wit.
right.
You know
thank
what?
You.
We'll do this.
If it breaks, 20.
We'll do this with it too. Either natural 20 or if you can break 25.
Oh.
Break 25.
Meet or break.
Okay, 20 total.
Nope.
Ooh, you rolled a
So-
1 on your D.
I rolled a 1 on the d6. But still
Halfway
looking,
luck?
still looking for. I wish that would be amazing. Any sort of skulls of any kind, bones,
Yeah.
but skulls in particular. Like if there's like the dead remains of creatures that may have come through here.
Yeah, you definitely find some in that cesspool pit from where the shambling mound came.
Okay.
You find some femurs, you find some cracked skulls. Some of them look elvish.
Okay.
It's not sinky anymore.
It is. It is.
So how is he searching?
Kind
Oh,
of reaching through.
so he's like at the edge.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them, a lot of them look elvish, which stands to reason here. You see one that might be human. Doesn't have the same cheekbone structure.
Do any look? Do any stand out beyond just the racial aspect of it? Like, do any look? I don't know, just different or
They're in varying states of decay.
the most recent. What would look the most recent?
You find a goblin skull.
A goblin skull. Okay. Rika will take the human, the elf, and the goblin.
Okay.
And he'll go over to Cacophony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of these? It's just you. Yeah. For your collection. Yeah. Because I know you like collect things. Yeah.
I'll take them all.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Should we talk to any of them?
That's cool.
Do you want to learn the secrets? Yeah.
Yes.
Which one interests you the most? Yeah.
What?
Maybe the goblin, because
Yeah, we should
I
probably
lean
talk
over to
Goblin,
Sentry
right?
and I
That
go,
would maybe give us some helpful
These
information.
people are
Hey,
crazy.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll have 5 questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So start. What 5 questions when we speak with this dead goblin? Yeah. For my last third level spell of the day. Yeah. Do you want to ask? Let's talk about it now.
What happened to you? Who did this to you?
That's easy. That's one
Where are
monster.
the others?
how many are they?
Yeah, did he say how fresh the goblin skull looked?
Goblin skull's the freshest.
Mm-hmm.
The elf and the possibly human one are. There's not even a drop of skin on them. It's basically all bone.
Maybe
Do
we
we-
can condense 2 of those questions into how did you die? Maybe they'll just
Right.
tell us who killed them and how.
And we might want to ask about Zeke.
Yeah. Specifically.
Where are you from, maybe?
Why?
Where were you going?
Why wouldn't you ask
Why
them
are
where
you
they're
from?
Yeah, what?
We can always ask how the goblin is, but nobody ever asks why. Why are you the way you are? Dead.
What made you this way?
What was your most traumatic childhood memory? Because it doesn't matter now, but it'd be interesting to learn it.
Now that you're dead and all.
anything you want us to tell your loved ones?
Maybe we should just ridicule it.
Idiot.
You died that way?
We just cast a spell so we can tell you what a moron you are.
So, how did it die? Yeah. Or rather, why did it die? Like, with the shambling mound? Yeah, why did it get too close to attack? Yeah. It seems the shambling mound killed it, yeah. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
What were you doing there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good question, yeah.
Are they limited in their response to us? Like, do they have to speak in one sentence or one word or something fun like that?
Once
Under
a
no compulsion, you have to answer truthfully, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it also can be reasoned with, yeah. And it can.
Is there any leverage we could give it something in its deathly?
We can offer, yeah, our condolences, yeah, to its family, like you said, yeah.
All right. Our condolences might be just smiting and defeating, but
Well, it's not our enemy, yeah. It doesn't know, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? That we didn't actively kill it, yeah. So that's good.
all right. So don't let on that we want to rescue Zeke away from the rest of its party, possibly.
Yeah. We're on our way to find to join up, yeah, with the hobgoblins, yeah.
All
You know what I
right.
mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
we
like that.
need to know how to get there, yeah.
I can disguise myself as a hobgoblin,
Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah.
and I speak a little bit of goblin. I don't. I'm not fluent yet.
Yeah. Well, it's goblins also speak, yeah, common, yeah. Do you mean? So
All right.
it should be okay there, yeah.
But if a hobgoblin is speaking common, it might not work so well.
Yeah, but you're with other humans, yeah.
All right, so I don't
halflings,
want
yeah.
you to feel left out. So I speak in common.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I like it. All right.
We're intelligent.
After a
We're
while.
smart.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, so I'll cast a spell, yeah, and then you talk, yeah.
I have a question.
All right, I'm gonna.
That goblin skull.
Yeah.
Are you going to put it in the human refrigerator to match the others?
It's a good idea.
Maybe it would like that idea.
It's worth 5 gold.
Courtney has a bag, yeah, as well, yeah.
And there's no air in it, so nothing can decay.
That's so true, scientifically
Yeah,
speaking.
I went in there.
I love it.
You went into a bag of hold.
Yeah, do you see my forehead?
Your 5 head. That's not. That's how you got it.
Yeah, it stretched me in ways that I'm proud of.
You know, I have been noticing that you're kind of walking a little funny. Kind of swing one leg more than the other.
Yeah, I kid. But yeah, I have a bigger head. Yeah.
You do have a much bigger forehead.
Yeah, it makes me smarter. Yeah, so I can intelligently investigate things. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Keenly. Eventually, hopefully. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Did you send the goblin to its death over there? Did you meet them before?
That's a great question. Maybe.
Oh. You killed the goblin? Or you sent it to its death? Did you send that goblin to go get the axe like you sent us?
It would stand to reason.
How about the human and the?
Yeah. Boy,
and the-
sucks
and
to
the
be
elf? Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
I've never met that human in my life.
Or in your death?
I'm alive.
Okay, just making sure.
Can still ask the goblin. Yeah. You ready?
I may want to be out of eye shot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
You might be a little grudge.
Are we good? Yeah. Yeah. You ready? Dying? Yeah.
We only had
Well,
3 questions.
First, let me do this. Does that look good?
Oh.
Whoa!
Yes.
Delightful.
Look at that!
Are you going for a more ruddy complexion hobgoblin?
You should have had this the
I
whole
could.
time.
All right.
I think you should.
I mean, during
Many of
this
them passed by before.
That's a good idea.
One of them passed by. Yeah.
More of the
many.
hobgoblin-looking ones?
Red ones in particular.
All right. He snaps his finger again.
What I know...
There we go.
Little darker. Little lighter now. I'm joking. You were great the first time. Awesome.
He rolls his eyes.
This is a very crisp snap.
Do me.
I can't do that.
Do I get the sense that...
Did I say something?
Perk up. Do I get the sense that he was alluding to like a different kind, he was saying they were hobgoblins that came this way, or just different looking kind of
Different
goblins?
looking hobgoblins.
Okay.
There's not. No.
Yeah. So are we ready? So
Well,
we have three
Yeah,
questions.
list the questions, what they all are.
Yeah. You're looking for the axe, but what we're doing before you're looking for the axe? Yeah. Where's Zeke? We're trying to get to the hobgoblin Bugden. Yeah.
Rika, I have a question. Maybe I should look strong and intimidating behind you, and you ask questions.
If that's what you want to do.
Or cacophony.
Well,
I don't have the list in front of me. I might forget.
I don't know what the
Let me
dad
write
has
them
to be
down.
afraid
Let
of
me
from
write them
physical
down.
force.
So why are we talking to a skull again? Is this a game?
Would
Yes, it's a
Would
game.
you let us do some things?
Let's do some things.
If you'd like, we could go around the tree
Okay,
here and I could
what
talk to you
were
about the axe.
doing before-
Can Sentry come too?
No.
Can my friend come?
Where were you going?
It's fine. Actually, the more the merrier.
Okay. Sentry, you're coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna come with you.
Thanks.
So my.
Are there any traps? Yeah.
Fine.
On the way
I
to the
don't
camp
trust
so we
too
can
large
avoid
behind
them?
the tree.
He looks
with
you up
When
and
we get to
down.
our hobgoblin
Can you turn
friends,
around
yeah?
for me?
No.
He just poofs behind you,
Is the purple
poofs
goblin
back
there?
in front of you. Okay, you can come.
My goodness. Why are your characters tend in a certain direction?
Have a certain type.
Because he's fey touched.
No.
no. That's that one.
Yeah, so our purple friend is there.
Hello.
You might not know
You should
the
go
names
behind the tree there. You sounds like you've already been.
So, are we doing this?
No.
Yeah, I want to learn about the axe.
Wait, we need to know the questions that we're saying before we.
yet. I think yeah, we got some.
Okay, cool.
Well, me, the Metal Man, the Lion Man, and
Oh, this is literally the Wizard of Oz.
The yellow brick road?
The yellow
other
brick
one.
road.
are going to go over there
I
and
read about a
talk.
wizard who
The
did that
Tin
once.
Man?
No, that's him.
That's me. He's the man behind the
Metal,
curtain.
Metal Man, Lion
That's
Man.
true.
I'm the
Oh,
Scarecrow,
I'm little Dorothy.
obviously.
I am.
Does that make me Dorothy?
Well,
he's
he's a little bit Dorothy
I
too.
was
Look at
thinking
his,
the same thing.
you know.
Playing dual roles.
It's
over there.
it's actually a modern interpretation of the
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
This is
You know
this
Dorothy
is how
as the
my
little girl.
people wear their clothing, but it's
Yes.
colorful.
Alright, can we
We're
get
gonna
back
we're
to the
gonna let
head?
them do their thing and we'll talk.
Okay.
We remove ourselves. All right, guys, go.
Alright, here are the questions that we have. I just want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down.
Okay.
What were you doing before you were killed? Where were you going? Are there any traps on the way to the cairn that we should know of as we make our way to our hobgoblin friend?
That's a very.
These traps that I definitely know about. Can you explain where they are?
Don't make fun of me.
What if we just say any dangers? Just so that if it's not just a trap that might be on the way, something it knows
It's a good
about.
idea.
Any dangers?
Did I mention the cairn?
Any dangers in the area?
Yeah,
How
I think
close is
that
the
would
cairn?
tell them that we know where we're going and what we're supposed to do. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are there any dangers?
Should we take away where were you going? Should we assume that? Because we're assuming.
Yeah, I think we're looking for the axe. Yeah. Yeah. But
And then where is Zeke, our purple friend? And we can ask one more question.
I thought he was green.
He is.
Is he green? Do we not
He's a
remember our
goblin.
friend?
Oh, you're used to some purple goblins somewhere else.
Maybe birds are colorblind.
yeah, isn't Vex here? Yeah.
We ask about
The,
Their
gle-
family.
the captive. Yeah, where's Zeke the captive? Yeah, the captive goblin. Yeah.
our captain.
Might not call him friend. Yeah. Just
He might not.
goblin.
If he's a captive, we might not.
Goblin.
Seek our captive friend.
Yeah. So
That we're definitely not trying to rescue from our other friends.
Where is he so we can make sure he stays a captive? You know what I mean? You can't do anything now. We're your only agents in life.
Maybe where did
Maybe
they
that's how we get
take-
his buy-in. We say
yeah.
that we're the only ones who
well,
can do it.
assuming it's the can. Yeah, because we mentioned the can. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, so we should not ask this question?
Yeah, who's in charge?
That's a good one.
Who is in charge? Is that it?
That's
That's 4. That's 5.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Maybe we could ask how he contacts the person who's in charge. If we don't have any other questions.
Who is in
It's a little
charge
off
and
base,
how do I
but
contact?
yeah, like the best way to go to is find all of them. Yeah, so that we can not go that way. Yeah.
that's a good one.
What's the question?
I don't know. I'm just kind of
Or
spitballing. Yeah.
but we could frame it more appealingly, like, and we could say like, where are your friends, so we can tell them what happened to you, how you died so bravely. You know what I mean? It's all about stroking their little egos. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because we
Darling,
can't.
yeah.
Physical
Mhm.
force isn't gonna do anything. He's dead.
And what do you want? No, we're out of questions. Never mind.
And what do you want?
What do you want out of life? Or death?
Yeah,
What
so-
do you want us to
What
tell
is
them?
so-
Your
so-
Oh.
Are you asking the question, Coffney? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
What if we just ask, where are you?
So Ricka will
Physical.
get out a little bit of incense and take the goblin head and put it on a bit of bark
Ooh.
that's kind of there, and he'll take the incense and he'll kind of light it up and he'll say a prayer, and you watch as his eyes glow a little purple as he looks up. Is there a moon in the Feywild?
There's 2.
He will look at them and he'll look at whichever one is brighter.
The crescent moon is brighter.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Are you here with me? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I would like information, from this goblin, and so he'll guide us, as Cacophony speaks, And he'll blow the incense, and it'll kind of go into the mouth of the goblin head, as it's the same purple in Ricka's eyes will kind of transfer into the eyes of the goblin as it kind of comes to life.
And for a moment, there's nothing, and then you hear... and it looks around. Just purple eyes, though. You don't see a pupil.
Hello? Hello. Sorry, that was not a question. Hello.
Can you imagine?
Hello? Question mark. Hello.
We just ruined one of our questions.
She says, hello, is this thing on? Can you hear me? It's a Zoom meeting. You're muted. Unmute.
Ricka,
Who are you?
in the background, Ricka will just kind of say loud enough to hear, but the head to hear, to the hobgoblin. Yeah, I told her we'd find them. Yeah, that must have been very brave. Yeah.
No, this is not a question. I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
What were you doing before you were killed?
Walking.
Where were you going?
He looks
West.
down. I would point if I had hands.
Can you describe it?
Yes.
We were going to the hills.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay.
Let it simmer. Awkward silence makes people talk more. Nah, Jacob, you're waiting for him to continue. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work, isn't it?
Are there any dangers on the way to the cairn that we should know of as we make our way to our hobgoblin friends?
You're a bird.
Ricka will point to the
Have
hobgoblin.
He'd salute. I'd salute if I had hands.
That's all right. I get it.
How did you live?
Better than you.
Wait,
Fair.
you're not answering my question.
Plenty. You should.
Plenty of
He
things.
should know. He should know.
I should know better than asking yes or no questions.
Yeah, no,
That's a
on the way there,
rookie
we're
mistake.
joining up with the comrades. Yeah, so we haven't been there yet.
I'm a transfer.
Different department.
Yeah, we needed more help. There's a lot of issues in that hill.
I bet there really are so many issues in that hill. I mean, it's so tough to even name all the issues. I would like, how do you just crazy to think all those issues.
I agree. Who are you?
If I lend you my hand, will you count the issues and name them?
Well, since you're a transfer. 1. Magic. Magic not from here.
Interesting.
Don't know where it's coming from.
Don't know where, don't know when.
Kind of scary. 2. Trask. Not acting right.
Trask was the original. He was the second or third episode.
The original, like, goblin?
Hobgoblin.
3. Little guy. Fake horse. Very mean.
Fake horse. Describe.
It made that sound.
Shit.
4. Well, 4. Shambling mound.
That's not a problem anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we finished what you started. Yeah, good job, you had it.
Awesome. I was just trying to get a drink. Oh, 5. There's an elf. He's a dick.
Did he point you to get to the drink?
He told me there was water. Potable.
I saw that water. It was not potable.
All water's potable to us goblins. You should know that.
Right. It looked worse than normal.
It did. It tasted swampy. And then I remember being lifted from the ground, and that was it.
Yeah, we are told to assist with the captive. Yeah, with where what they're doing to him. Yeah, can you just direct us where to go to get the captive? Yeah, and to assist with whatever they're doing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
The hills. You have to go to the hills.
Yeah, but there's multiple hills. Yeah, which one? Yeah, we don't want to get lost. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's going to be the most heavily guarded. It's in... I believe it's in the southwest quadrant. That's what Trask kept saying.
Yeah, southwest quadrant. Okay, yeah. Good, yeah. That will help us not to get lost. Yeah.
Also, that magic, problem number 1, was funneling into the top of it.
Oh.
Visibly.
Visibly.
What color was it?
Black. Dark as midnight. We were following it like a star. I was scared. Trask kept pushing us forward. So did the little guy on the metal horse. He was mean. I didn't want to be here.
And all of you, did you all feel that way?
I'm just a goblin.
Yeah, but don't... I don't know.
Doesn't matter how we feel.
That's unfortunate.
It matters to a kind heart.
I've never met a hobgoblin with one.
You've never met me.
You are a transplant. Could you take me home?
To the
Bury
potable
me?
water?
No, that's not home.
Yeah, where would you like us to bury you? Yeah.
Just outside Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, we can do that. We've asked you all of our questions though, yeah, so thank you. Nameless hobgoblin, goblin, guy, gal, thing, they.
Oh, we didn't get to ask him what his name was.
And as
Gary,
you say
I
that,
thought
the
it was.
purple starts to leave his eyes, and that same incense that went into his mouth now comes out and dissipates up into the air, and there's now a lifeless goblin head
Bye, buddy.
on the bark.
Oh, he was so nice.
What a helpful little guy.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep his head? Yeah.
Yeah, we should, right? Well, we
Probably
have to
bury
because
it.
we have to
She's like, I'm gonna miss him as she's scooping up his head. Severing it.
My bag and just like pushing all three of them in, like no one's.
So now we're behind the tree with you three.
Oh boy.
So, I told you I'd give you answers on the axe.
Sentry's gonna stand with his back to the tree.
Defense position.
Fair. I come by that honestly. The axe is magical, meaning it does magical damage. It looks like
Love that you're
it's
right.
charged up. I don't know how you did that. But it can make some ranged attacks when it's charged up. Hit things very hard and often, and it'll charge up. You'll notice.
Like an arrow.
It can shoot like an arrow. Once. Then it'll have to be charged up again.
When you say magical, does it do more effect to magical things?
Yes.
Or
if you tried to attack me with your pathetic sword, it would do very little. If you attacked me with that, it would still do very little because I'm much more powerful than you, but it would hurt more.
Hey, IL. This is kind of similar to the one we lost on that boat, isn't it?
You mean my axe? The one that
Yeah.
my dad gave me? My dad's axe was magical, but he didn't tell me how to use it, and he said that he would teach me when I got older, but...
Alright, well that makes me feel a whole lot worse because I was kind of responsible for making you lose their first axe. And this thing's a pain in the ass to carry around, so why don't you hold on to it forever?
Why don't you give... Oh, not there.
You're not. Here, IL.
Thanks.
Kind of hold it, but didn't want to let go at first. But then let go.
It suits you.
And he takes it and he pokes the hole through the little sash thing and he tries to wear it on his back.
Don't lose that. You went through a lot to get it.
Okay.
Did he snip his token when he did?
Treat it well and it'll treat you well. I remember the last person I sent to get it. That was successful.
How long ago was that?
About 8,000 years ago.
What?
8,000 years?
That's a long time. It's actually how it wound up in the Shambling Mound.
Yeah, he didn't seem to get much penetration with it.
What do you say to that?
Pulled out pretty easy.
I bet it did.
Jeez.
Take care of it. Okay?
Why am I coming
Okay.
back to? That guy said that
The
axe had been
Sentry's
there for
strong
8,000
pullout
years the
game.
last
Now,
time.
You,
Somebody
sir,
wielded it.
with the shield. I noticed you've done some things in that battle that I've never quite seen before.
well,
Where did that
Me and you
come
both.
from?
oops, sorry.
Where did that come from?
I just put my sword down, or my shield down, so I could really give a good whack with my sword, and it seemed to do a lot more damage that way.
It was thunderous.
Correct.
It was impressive. Do you know that you are able to cast magic? How long did you know you could?
Never, and you just told me.
You don't feel it?
Nope. I mean, I thought it was the mushroom.
Oh, no. It's in your blood.
Never. You sure about this?
It might be the Fae. It might have changed some of your makeup.
You wear makeup, bro?
This coming from you? Look at nice flowers.
All right.
It's true,
all
dress
right.
boy over there. That one. Well, there's another one in your group that has been changed since he's been here.
His head.
There's a third one in this group that has been changed since you've been here.
The hobgoblin.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
Does he know he is also Fey touched?
You can see the Fae?
I'm from here.
I know, but when we're from where we are, we don't just see things like you do. This is crazy.
The Fae is magical. It is a little weird. It will kill you if you're not careful. But it's not trying to. I mean, that shambling mound was.
I'm still hung up on the fact that you're more than 8,000 years old.
Oh, I'm much older than that.
That's like Merlin status.
Merlin. Pure lore. He was pathetic.
He was one of my favorite storybooks.
So it made it all the way to Theros. That's where you're from, correct? That story. How important do they make him sound?
Pretty important. He was one of my only, like, understandings of magic.
Oh.
But the good side of it.
Do you know what he was? He was a piss boy. Carried a bucket. He barely made it.
You knew Merlin?
Yeah. Merlin was average at best.
Do you know Arthur, too?
That's a hell of a PR campaign.
Arthur didn't exist. Though, there are many weapons that need to come out of a stone or go back in.
So, does Excalibur exist?
It's not called that.
Oh, that would be a cool sword for you to get, bro. You know
What
what
would it be called?
That would be pretty cool. I'm more concerned right now about the pile still in your pants.
What?
Oh, yes. He snaps his fingers and you're clean.
I didn't know that I was ever not clean,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, someone played a prank on you.
a prank? You what? Like a joke?
Yes. Exactly.
Did he earn the Feetsasaurus?
No. We're still working on that one for Molly, too.
But yeah, that
Hi, Molly.
Excalibur sword. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
It's a cool sword.
Yes. Actually, many a lore come from this land.
I know, it seems very magical.
It is. Specifically when you get into the cairns, the Death Hills.
Oh.
There are two ways into them, always. The front entrance and the side entrance, or back. Basically, the ceremonial entrance and the workers' exit. The workers' exit, the back entrance, or exit, is typically guarded by magic. We don't want grave robbers here.
Okay.
When you go in through the ceremonial entrance, it's pretty straightforward. It's a straight shot. Okay?
Okay.
Usually heavily guarded. Again, sometimes by physical beings, sometimes by metaphysical beings. Again, I will reiterate. Important people are in these death hills, these cairns. Their remains. Important elves, or others from other planes, that they don't want their remains messed with. So, if someone's dabbling in magics in the Death Hills, that's not good. Who knows what they're buried with? Who knows what secrets their cairns hold? If you go through the side entrance, the workers' exit, you will find a maze. It's a magical maze. Magically protected. If you take a wrong turn, you'll never get out.
One. Just one wrong turn.
Just one. You're not supposed to be there. Remember that.
How will we know we made a wrong turn?
Have you
By
ever
never
heard the
getting-
story of...
We probably just never get out. And
I believe it's...
Alice in Wonderland.
No, no, that's where we are now. Don't you see the Cheshire Cat over there?
Hi, I'm Bob.
I think it's these columns with this mythology. I believe Jason and the Arugonauts or something of that nature.
Arugulas?
The Arugulas? Rocket. It's very spicy green.
Argonauts.
The Argonauts. That's it. There was, in this mythology, he had to fight a minotaur at the middle of a maze. He had to take a golden spool of yarn and use that to track his way. Because if he didn't, he would get lost forever. You know what they were talking about? A grave robber coming to the Death Hills, trying to take some magical item from the middle of the cairn. It was protected by a minotaur. Or a cyclops. I don't remember. Either way, he died. He never made it out. But that doesn't tell for a good story.
I've heard that story.
I bet you have.
It's the Greek one.
Who?
Greek?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, neither. I don't know who they are. It's just in the book.
They make good arugula.
That's good. So, if you can find something to mark your way, if you go through the side or back entrance, you may want to consider that. Find some golden yarn.
Does it have to be golden yarn?
Oh no, by all means, try different yarn.
Does it have to be yarn?
Maybe, maybe not.
Could be strips of flowered dress that was turned into a loincloth.
Could be. Better hope it's a short maze.
Or we're going to be trapped with a naked IL forever.
You should
Find
also
some more
note.
clothes.
You should note that sometimes there are beings that exist in the maze.
Good? Bad?
They're not good.
All of them bad.
That's what I've heard.
Well, if you're 8,000 years old, why don't you just come with us to the maze?
No,
and
no,
help
no,
us?
no, no. I don't get my hands dirty.
You don't have to. Just tell us where to go, and then poof yourself out.
I showed you with the map. The back half of the map. Those are the Death Hills. You spoke with the goblin, no? He told you in the southwestern quadrant. He told you to look for the one where magic was seeping into a cairn. Oh, you didn't hear any of that. I
What are you
did.
talking about?
I have excellent hearing.
There are goblins around here?
You should go back to your party.
I have so many more questions.
Sentry's just going to walk in with it by his shoulders.
Pick him up.
Come on, IL. Let's just
Two
go
more
back.
questions.
Yes.
Can you give us the rest of the map? Do you know the rest of...
The rest of the map is here, where you are.
Okay. And do you think they're trying to resurrect something with the magic? Is that possible in the Fae?
I don't know what they're trying to do, but based off of what I heard from them talking to a goblin skull, outside magic is coming in. I did mention that before. There's an equal exchange. Fey magic is eking out, while outside magic is eking in. I don't know what type of magic it is, but if it's being centered on the cairns, the Death Hills, methinks something bad is happening. Something that shouldn't be happening. And more powerful things are at play here than just goblins. That's what my gut says. So, you have a decision to make. Go through the front door and fight your way in. Or go through a side entrance and possibly get lost for eternity.
Are you now back with the rest of the party? Kind of mosey on back.
Yeah.
That last was to everybody.
So what would you choose?
Me?
Yes.
I choose not to go.
Hey, if you had to, if you had one shot, one chance,
One opportunity.
one opportunity.
Well, if I had to pick, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I would probably... Huh?
That means he likes to get his hand dirty.
In a different way.
I would probably take the path of least resistance and rely on my wit. But intelligence is imperative for that.
What's that supposed to
hold
mean?
on, we've got.
I feel like we're a good blend of.
Yeah, perhaps
Maybe we're better keep.
perhaps on a fresh set of sleep. Yeah, we can be a
Yes.
more bright-eyed, bushy tail. Yeah.
I promised I would protect you with my tent. And I will. I'm an elf of my word.
What type of elf are you? If you're 8,000 years old and you can poof places.
I'm the best
You're really
kind.
hung up on that, aren't you?
No, it's a good question.
Are there
actually.
elves where you're from?
There's all the races where I'm from, we just never see them or go talk to them. They stay in their place and we stay in ours.
Mm.
The only
They do a lot
interaction,
of reading.
the only interaction we have with them is like sometimes trading, and I didn't see them very much. It was mostly with humans, not elves. But elves taught,
Oh, there were elves there.
yeah, they taught us how to make our axes a long time ago. That's the only thing that we know about
That's
elves.
not all they taught you.
Well, I'm like 19, so my dad didn't tell me much about
Well, I'm
anything.
19, so.
Do you remember the tabaxi from where you're from?
Cat people? Yeah, we don't.
Much like
we-
yourself.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of really don't like each other. But-
That's true. What do you know about your war?
Dad told me to stay back and protect the kids. And then me and my mentor were back. And we won, but I got captured.
Yes, by who?
Guys and humans. And the other tribe who wanted revenge on our tribe for winning. Long ago, 3 years. I mean, that's not very long, but 3 years ago we defeated their army and they came back with humans. Which was pretty much unheard of because we don't interact with humans.
I thought all the races were there.
They are, but Leonins
You
don't.
may need to check your facts. Little birdie tells me that's not exactly how it happened.
How can you talk to birds?
Like this.
Mincemeat goes.
Nice.
Does Mincemeat react to that?
Mincemeat responds back with. I think the bird is stupid.
Oh, it's a fact. But he's gifted
bird.
stupid.
Gifted stupid.
Facing the
It's
wrong
a
way.
special kind.
It's like Rain Man.
Rika turns to Cacophony and says, "I like to talk to you. Yeah. You know me?
Yeah.
It's fun that you can talk now."
Lion Man. You should seek out some history books when you get back. If you get back. To Baldur's Gate.
Will Baldur's Gate
About my land?
have history books on
On my...
you said Theros? Yeah. You know me?
Bird person. You should
Yeah.
know of this library.
Snap.
You can find all your answers there.
Are you talking like the Candlekeep Academy?
Oh no, they don't know about this.
Really?
Everyone I
But
talked to
they'd
about...
love to.
What library is this?
I found a little.
Everyone I
a little
talked to about my
library that
land
was
has
by
no
a
idea
coffee
about
shop,
anything.
I think, and then it disappeared.
We have to find it.
Yeah,
Cacophony,
we
that
did,
sounds so
because I
fun.
still have 2 books I need to return.
You've
You're
got crazy
delinquent.
overdue
My
fines.
fees are gonna be
Your fines.
astronomical.
It could be bad.
I know.
Almost like worth the price of a soul or something.
Oh boy. Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure you don't have any
Oh,
packs.
no.
Okay. He
mean,
does
she
that,
is a
and a
warlock.
tent appears. You may enter. First, I need to talk with you. Privately.
Uh-oh.
Behind the tree or in front of it?
In front of the tent.
Rika will
Alright.
hold the door open for everyone and be the last one in. He'll wait outside of the tent for Darian to come back and try to listen as best he can.
Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Intelligence?
Do I notice that he's trying to do something? Darn!
Be careful.
I'll
he's
guidance
frisky.
myself.
Okay. Giving yourself the odds to get to that 25, huh?
I still can't. It's only +4.
What's your plus on?
It's +1, so I get.
You could.
Either way, it's a crit or it's still the same.
True.
Yeah.
If you do it, I'll give you 2.
That is 7 total.
Ooh.
You don't hear too much.
Perception would
nope,
have been.
nope.
That's not what he said.
God DM.
As I go by to Lord, I ask him,
You had 2 more questions. I'm sorry.
yes, you spoke to us when you weren't around. Is that something that you can do in the Fae if we call to you?
I will always be with you.
Goodness gracious.
And second question, if you could make any potions of this Fae that would restore health, you could leave it by my pillow. That'd be great.
I cannot do that. Remember, illusionary magic.
Or anything that you might be able to assist us with besides that.
I think I've given you quite a bit.
I know, and we thank you. And I go in.
You should keep talking to your wizard friend. Learn more.
.com.
.com.
Are intriguing.
Start to do my stretches, showing off.
Something different about you. You're an old soul, Paz Squally.
Thank
You're in the
you, Lord.
background. Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun.
I head into the tent.
Darian,
Yes.
do you know what it means to be Fey touched? That's what you are. I don't know how it happened.
Well, I noticed my friends saw a change in me after Jameson exploded.
Oh, you meant Jamie.
That's right. We talked about that last
That's
time.
right. He's a great chap. Wonderful.
I thought he seemed nice.
He's very nice. He loves black tea.
I do as well.
Match made in heaven. Or in the Fae.
Well, I'd love to meet him again.
Your features are more pronounced a couple hours after meeting than they were before.
Really, I'm still changing.
You are. That's not normal.
Ooh.
Do you think it's because I'm in the Fae?
Yes, but I don't know why your features keep channeling. Keep an eye on it.
Do you think I'm going to become fully Fae? And what would that mean?
I don't know if that'd be good for you. You don't have the makeup for it. Something's off. Be mindful. Work quickly. I fear if you're here too long, you may cease to be you.
Really?
I don't know. There's something off. Again, I've met Fey-touched creatures before. Very few of them continue to progress.
So you pulled me away to talk privately. Is there a reason I shouldn't tell any of my compatriots about
I didn't
this?
know if you wanted to keep that in confidence.
I don't have a need to. Especially, I can't really keep an eye on it myself. Especially if I'm in disguise. My friends will have to do that for me.
It's a good point. I would suggest telling them then.
Alright.
Keep an eye out. Hopefully it reverses if you get out of here alive.
I hope so. Is there anything I should know about being Fey touched other than my features changing?
Yeah, generally you get some new magic. Your features change generally a little bit. And, well, you're just more sensitive to the Fey-type encounters. Sometimes when you're back from whence you came, you may have a bleeding effect.
Bleeding?
Yeah, you may see things that aren't there.
Really?
Sometimes.
I'm alright with that.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's terrifying.
Fair enough.
Have a good night.
You too. Will we see you
He snaps his fingers and he's gone.
again?
He's gone.
So have
Alright.
you noticed Darian's features continuing to change?
Give me perception.
Up until the point that he was a hobgoblin.
Does mincemeat, being a fey creature, react differently, or has he
the
reacted
fae?
differently to Darian or Paz?
Nothing.
Well, that's expected. Mince is an idiot.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair. Totally fair.
Mince is in the tent pecking at stones trying to eat them.
Mince, I'm like
19.
smacking him out of his
Woof.
face.
Yes, cacophony. Especially when he changes out of the hobgoblin and enters into the tent.
Right.
You notice that his eyebrows, which were always very shapely, he plucks them. Darian cares about what his eyebrows look like. You notice that after the explosion with Jameson, they were a little bit bushier.
Okay.
And now when he comes in, they're like
a point.
caterpillars.
Yeah.
Right.
They come to
And
a point
his-
right in the middle here.
His hair, which was always curly, after the explosion with Jameson was... It's almost like the tips of his
Wavy.
hair they kind of sparkled a little bit.
Frosted tips.
Kind of.
Sparkled tips.
Sparkled tips. And now it just feels like it's sparklier.
Dude, you got frosted Guy Fieri tips.
Yes. And his cheekbones, which were generally lower set after the explosion, were higher, but now they're in that same height and pointier. He's starting to look more and more like an elf.
Like handsome Squidward.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
handsome Squidler.
Squidler?
Squidward.
I thought you said Squidler. I was
It
like, is that
sounded
the
like
Fey
Squidler.
version of Handsome Squidler? That's an arch-Fey known as the Handsome Squidler. You don't want to cross him.
He's the evil villain.
Final campaign boss.
Yeah.
Handsome Squidler.
Squidler.
So, I just found out that I am changing more than I should be.
Is it that time?
The time for
do
you to
look
let me
a
talk?
little- You look a little different. I should get you a mirror.
I don't really need a mirror, but I need you to keep an eye on it because
Okay.
apparently, if I keep changing like this, I won't be myself ever again.
That's
So what's the jumping off point?
I don't. Oh,
Like,
You
when is
mean-
it too far for
I,
you?
I don't know. But if we don't do what we're here to do quickly, I might be lost here, even if we make it through the maze.
Do you feel any different? Because
Well,
usually
I've
the
been
Fae are
I've been
like,
hearing
removed
these.
from everything.
That's true. I've been hearing these words in my head,
What?
not like a voice, just like words. Just
Like what? Be specific. This is important. I pull out like a whole sheaf of paper and I start frantically writing notes. And I put on like a little monocle that clicks down like 3 lenses as I'm looking at you. So one eye is like magnified like 4 times bigger than the other.
it's just 2 words, Zuz and Akitsa. I don't know what they mean, but those are the words I've been choosing to access the spells. That's all.
Do those mean anything to me whatsoever?
Roll, what would that be? Insight? I don't know.
Roll a Hail
Is it
Mary.
magical arcana?
Is it magic? These are your magical words?
Exactly, yeah.
Arcana.
One
Okay.
one would be for Misty Step, and the other one would be for
Natural
Silvery
20.
Barbs.
Crit.
Whoa.
You know these words. He doesn't.
Yeah.
So, I just know what about them. I just know them.
You know what they do.
So one would do Misty Step.
Which is which one?
Misty Step is the one where you move 30 feet.
Yeah, well, no, but like which word?
Oh, Zuz.
So it's not Zeus, it's Ziz.
Zuz.
Interesting.
And Akitsa would be Silvery Barbs.
Interesting.
That's a good spell.
That
Yeah, I
is a-
hate that spell.
that is an
That's why I
interesting
did
spell.
ask.
I know.
If I know those words, do I know what language they're in? If they are in one, or is it just magical, arcane sort of utterings?
Magical arcane utterings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I just know that.
Also known as Hebrew.
Magical, arcane utterings.
Yeah.
You're a wizard. You study
Yep.
the magical, and the arcane.
Oh, that's the. Let me, if I remember what I studied, I read it in a book once. That's That's Misty Step and the spell for Silvery Barbs, isn't it?
Damn, it just goes on.
Ain't that what that is? Silvery Barbs and Misty Step? I've heard those words before.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So if I say that word and I don't know, like I'm casting a spell because I cast other spells.
Mm-hmm.
If I have that intention, I'll use this other spell you talk about.
Well, what's your spell casting? You got a focus, right?
I do have a focus. It's this ring.
Oh, that's right, your ring. Yeah, well, if you have the focus, that takes the place of any material components, usually, unless there's some specific cases. But then you have to have the verbal component as well. Do you do any motions when you're doing the spells?
Sometimes. Depends on the spell.
Sometimes that helps guide the spell and shape it, yeah. Well, if you have that and you know the verbal components to the spells, a lot of people have to practice chants, and then, they have to study, and a lot of people, like the novice practitioners, start with like diagrams and runes to visualize the spell before they can really lift it into just the verbal component. So, yeah, I think it should be good if you know the words for it and you have spellcasting focus.
All right. Sounds fun.
I say you try it right now. Just
Darian will, from the center, he's gonna go to the other side of the tree.
okay, and then
So he says, "Zeus."
I'm gonna stand there and try to catch him.
And Darian disappears, much like you saw Toulard, and he reappears 30 feet away.
Oh, good job! You did it!
Ah, God. He did it.
And he walks back.
He walked back. Can only do it once.
So it's not a spell? You've just learned these words since you've been in here? Like you just heard them and you just thought about them and started doing them?
Ever since I was in that explosion, those words came to me.
Interesting.
I was in an explosion. I didn't get any cool words.
Well, maybe it's because you don't like magic.
That's true. By the way, how are you feeling after that mushroom?
Not good at all.
Are his pupils dilated? I'm trying to take notes on this.
Roll another Constitution save.
Because of the mushroom?
Facing the wall in the corner, not good at all.
20, natural.
20. You start vomiting.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
He pulled one of those.
No, this is a good thing.
Oh.
You're getting it out of your system.
Oh.
So you're all right. Not
Darian
good at
backs
all.
away really quickly.
Is he outside the tent?
Nope,
Or is he
he's in the
inside?
tent.
All right. Then I am outside.
Oh, goodness.
And he
Don't
goes-
you know to aim? Oh, Lord.
Hairball.
Prestidigitate the mask. Well, I guess it's good.
You feel better now.
You got it out of you. How do you feel?
Feel better.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Stop.
Okay, he's good. He's with it. If he just said one number, I would have been worried.
In the tent cacophony, you notice that there was a high perch built into it. It's a magical tent.
Mincemeat is
get
taking
in.
up the entire space. Mincemeat
That's
flies
hilarious.
into it, smacks down, goes under it like a bridge, loops onto it with his feet, does a swivel like a gymnast, and then settles like a bat hanging off of it with his wings spread.
So he's hanging like a bat. You can lay on top like a bird, if you'd like.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Your bird's in my spine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. He spread so much. You can just if you just push him a little bit, he'll. But sometimes he does hiss and bite, so I would just be careful.
So I have to share.
Cuddle
Well, I
with him.
mean, I don't know. Mince, he gets
No,
cranky when he's
That's
tired.
fine. I don't mind.
Mince, share. Whoo! No, I mean it. Share. Friend.
I'm just gonna
She's a friend.
It
climb up
spoke.
here.
Whoo!
Oh, you clever little asshole. I love you.
I step around him and kind of straddle in between, very uncomfortably, just where he's hanging, so I'm not touching any part of
His
it.
head goes up like this. He's just looking
He looks at you, and he actually
Yep.
climbs up
Yep.
your shoulder and nuzzles under your beak.
Oh,
There you
boy.
go. Perfect. He struggles making friends.
Isn't he imaginary though?
No. He's
So,
a
like-
fae.
He's a real bird.
He's a real fake bird is what he is. He's great at it. What do you mean imaginary?
So say if someone got hungry right? Hypothetically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten hungry before.
I know where you're going with this.
Right, and we had no food left, right?
I'd eat you first.
Could we eat him?
No. When he dies, he doesn't really leave behind a physical form. He's
So
a
he is a
spirit
fake
that's
bird.
he's a spirit that takes the form of a bird.
Oh.
But trust me, a lot of neighborhood cats have made the same assumption you have, and it is such a pain to try and get him back after, because he does kind of wander into alleyways when I'm not looking sometimes. But no, you couldn't eat him. Nope.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to eat me either.
I can create food and water. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get hit with, if she
You-
gets hit with
you're
lightning, does
too-
it smell like fried
You're
chicken?
too,
KFC is present with us.
you're too like feathery and like dead things too much. I wouldn't want to eat you. It's a compliment.
Sure.
Sounds like it.
Interesting.
You also notice that there are 6 cots in here.
Okay. Darian is going to ask IL, would you mind helping me? I have a rope in my backpack. I figure we can make a harness for Sebastian, so no one has to carry him into battle. We could maybe tie.
Did you put the little pup in your bag of holding?
No, because there's no air.
Yeah.
I learned that. Yeah, the hard way.
And now that he's got a rope, he's a ranged weapon now.
Would you mind helping me make a harness?
Absolutely.
First, clean up your throw up.
Oh, I prestidigitated it.
Oh, all right, all right.
Don't worry.
Good.
And let's go get some wood and we can make a little basket.
Why?
Why do we need a
Because
basket?
I have wood tools. I make wood things.
We have a little basket.
Well,
for
why
him.
don't you make a stake so that we can drive a stake down into the ground and tie the other end of the lead so that Sebastian stays in one place when we're doing battle?
Stake so we can stake it when it turns on us.
A vampire.
Okay.
Be like, hey,
Right.
Seabass,
Sounds good to me.
this is both a toy and your
I'm already
hand.
asleep.
Yep. Paz is out, just like snoring angrily.
With a pigeon.
So Darlin sits on the cot that's next to the perch and pull out that whole sheaf of papers I had, and I'm furiously scribbling, comparing notes, muttering to myself. I have mincemeat. I give him my little ink bottle,
You're being
and I
too
prop
loud.
it on his little beak, and he's just like completely still holding the ink pot for me while I'm writing.
That's what he does.
I'm outside the tent. I'm not even in the tent.
So you're out in the Fae,
why are you
wandering
being
at
noisy?
nighttime. Are you at nighttime looking for wood to fashion into a stake?
Yeah.
By yourself?
I'll be with him.
Yeah.
We're not going too far afield.
Rick is
No,
keeping
I'm not like wandering off into the blue. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
just
there's a
going to
tree.
There's a tree like right over there, right?
Yeah, that's how it always starts in the Fae.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right.
Sentry's
Do
gonna.
I see that? Wait, do I see them leaving?
Sure.
I also
Wait, where are y'all going alone? Just you twosome?
Well, we don't want to go anywhere. We're just trying to get a stake and fashion a harness for Sebastian.
Stake, and then I'm making more wood to get like a mini basket tube thing that he's just gonna slide right in so that
What?
people can carry him.
Well, maybe. Do you think you can do that while we're walking? Because I don't know. This is a Fae. You know, you might think you're just going 2 feet that way to pick up a stick, and then you turn around and everything's gone, and you've aged 75 years. So, like,
Yeah.
maybe we should just stay together as much as we can.
All right, maybe we just stick with the harness right now.
And then you can just pick up sticks on the way when we're walking, right?
That would make sense.
I mean, I just, like, if you want to go, that's fine, but, like, I don't know, maybe
No,
we'll
that
just
makes
never see you
sense.
again.
All right, so Darian's going to start messing with his rope and trying to make this harness.
Okay.
Something that goes across the chest, down the torso, and back around so that the Sebastian's whole torso is
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Not just
Restrained.
around the neck.
not just around the neck.
All right, you start tying up knots.
Mhm.
What kind of tool proficiency do you have?
Are you doing this inside or outside?
Inside now,
Hmm?
since we're not looking for any sticks.
I can't hear you. Give away.
Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just thieves' tools.
Stakes.
Thieves' tools.
Why don't you let...
Okay.
I did ask you.
Let's make an animal handling check.
Okay.
And we're going to do our first giveaway here. Woo! It is going to be for the blue dice.
What'd you get?
3.
We are going to do exclamation point Fey. F-E-Y.
Do I get
blue
advantage since IL's
Sure.
helping me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exclamation point Fey for the blue dice.
$14.
14?
No, 15.
15?
15? My bad.
Plus 1.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it should work. I mean, you're like, you know, the pup's in there sleeping on the ground. You're kind of like eyeing it up, trying to get the right size. It looks like it should work.
Okay.
Sweet.
Does this look alright?
Yeah.
Do you want to be the one responsible for walking, Sebastian?
Well, I was just gonna carry him.
Well,
But
we
I
want
didn't-
him to get strong, don't we? I figure it's used to living life on the move.
Well, yeah, I was gonna... No, I mean, like, when battle happens, we pick him up and then get the stake ready.
Alright.
Not when we're just walking around.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not
Sentry's gonna
tired yet.
stand outside the door, just facing out into the face, sleeping, standing up.
Gotcha. That's why there are only 6 cots.
Perfect.
Okay.
That would be really funny though if you took one.
Give me perception. Sentry.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
21.
Living up to the name.
21 in your stasis sleep. Your ears are still on.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear typical movements, woodland movements of animals you don't see, but nothing generally approaches. And is anyone else doing anything?
I was perceiving as long as I could before I would need to go to sleep.
So you were listening too?
I mean, you can see. Can you see out the?
I think so. I
Hut?
think it's kind of like,
Translucent.
yeah, it's like,
Because things can't see in, but I think we
Correct.
can see out.
yeah.
I took the cot and sliced the cot, and he took off his flowery tuga and made that tuga instead, and used the flowery tuga as a pillow because he's not used to sleeping on things. He's just used to sleeping on the ground.
Is anyone aware of this cutting and ripping and stuff that's going on?
Sure.
Do you think that Toulard's gonna like you destroying his property?
Toolard, you mean?
Alright.
Rico will turn to IL. Say, yeah. As soon as the hut goes away, the toga, it's gonna disappear.
Why did you tell him that?
In the middle of battle.
Yeah. Awesome.
Naked!
So just so you know, yeah.
Well, I didn't take... It wasn't my loins, it was just my top, but...
I'm just saying, just so you know.
This is a magical tent.
Do it
All of this
anyway.
is fake. So you do. You do it anyway.
Love it.
He gets so sad. He's like,
Oh... Okay.
I'm still not gonna sleep. I still ripped it up though.
Okay, that's fine. Anyone else doing anything?
Damn cats.
Knowing that we're relatively safe
Yep.
after everyone falls asleep, and knowing that Sentry's still on guard, Rector will fall asleep as well.
Okay.
I
And
just
you?
scribble in my essay.
Do we
as
take a
long as I
long
can.
rest?
Yep.
Yep.
And then I
Take a
fall
long
asleep.
rest.
Boop.
Long rest and
Gotta
you
level
level up.
So I
Woo!
can still see during our sentry rest, right?
Yeah.
Just I didn't at that moment.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh.
How do I level? Whoa. How do I level up this manage?
And you didn't and you didn't see what was making the sound. Doesn't mean you weren't seeing. You just
didn't
you
see
heard it, you didn't see it.
Got it.
So when we wake up the next morning, Rika will then wait for everyone to kind of come to and just, so we want to take the path of least resistance, as Tulad said, you mean? Or the straight path, yeah, to the main gate. What do you think, Cockney? Yeah.
I think we just go right in the front door.
Yeah, I feel pretty good now.
Well, I feel like there's definitely going to be a fight at the end, and if we can reserve our resources, it'd be better.
So you want us to start fighting though? Don't you want to just try and like avoid the fight as much as we can?
That's what I meant.
Is that what
when
you
I-
meant? Yeah.
I agree. We should kind of take our time and avoid all
And-
unnecessary
Okay.
conflict.
And yeah, you risk being lost forever. Yeah, okay. All right, Haz, what do you think?
I think we go in the side entrance.
The maze?
Looks like that's the majority. Yeah.
Wow. And I was the only one that wanted to just go right in and
Oh, I
start
wanna go
fighting.
in.
Oh wait, are we
Too.
saying
I
the
am with
maze
you,
or
yeah.
straight in?
Maze.
Cacophony.
The
I was
maze.
only one.
Cacophony.
Okay.
I'd rather
Think about
fight-
what it means to be the only one who agrees with IL about battle strategy.
I never said that was my strong point.
I think that there's some fun things you can find in the maze. Yeah. Undead people who got lost
I'm
there.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd
Go in
rather
the maze,
fight than
that's
get
fine.
lost in a maze forever.
Yeah, but not if we find the golden thread. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what they said.
Sentinel
That's what you
appears
said
and
he said,
motions that
yeah.
he agrees with me just to secure the vote.
Mhm.
Rules. You can't possibly win.
Does he talk to you?
Okay.
Kind of just in the head.
You know what he's talking about in the
I know
head.
what he's feeling and I know what he's kind of planning on doing, but
So not only are you sentient, but also this reflection of you is also sentient. Well, I don't know if
nah,
he's a
Sentinel is
reflection.
sentient. Sentinel is sentient.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Is that normal, Rika?
I've only met a few of those echoey type people. Yeah. And
Do an intelligence check.
what do I know about them?
19.
You don't even realize that it's
Roll
this is
something with
stuff.
intelligence.
Would that be
Rolling something with
Arcana?
intelligence.
Wouldn't it be?
History?
She just already did it to herself.
Isn't history intelligence?
Well, I can do it to him if I want, but it's not like only limited.
20!
You got a crit?
There you
Yahoo!
go.
Did you guidance yourself too?
I did.
Did you get a 4?
No, it's 23 total.
Okay. You got 1. You got 1 towards keen mind.
Nice.
Awesome.
So
That's really cool.
Doing something with intelligence.
you know that the echoey type people always have some form of facsimile of themselves that they can move around by thinking about it. You've never heard before that they do any talking back. That's new information.
Yeah, that's abnormal to my knowledge and understanding. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's strange, yeah, that they would talk back. Yeah, usually it's just essentially a shadow that you control. Yeah. So.
I don't know about Sentinel. I mean, he kind of just does what he wants when he wants. I mean, he never really disagrees with me. He's just always on the same
Yeah, but
plan.
you say he talks to you, yeah?
I understand what he's feeling when I say things to him.
Sounds like it's less like he's a part of you and more like you're twins.
Like from the same creator.
Maybe.
So he's still my buddy?
I don't see why not. He's helped you so far.
He's been talking about him since on the ship, but I thought he was imaginary because I never actually saw him.
Right.
And then in battle, I saw him. It's like, oh, he's not. Well, I didn't think he was crazy per se because he just woke up.
What
So-
per
Fair
se
enough.
kind of means there's a possibility you thought I was crazy.
Well, you did just wake up and you were a metal man,
I am a metal man.
and everything you learned was from me, so that also wasn't very high standards.
Well, at the time, we almost got
Don't
a
say
little
you
high.
stop short.
There was some of that green sticky tea.
That's right. I remember you talking about that.
It didn't smell good. It's not good.
Rika will start leading the party to the southeast. Okay. He'll take the point.
Wait, guys. We're falling behind. Let's keep up.
The conversation can be going on. We'd be going quietly,
Gotcha.
but in the direction of where we were told by the goblin.
You
Want me to roll like a survival check or something?
not yet, because you are on familiar ground. You're going past the cesspool where the shambling mound was,
Yep.
Okay.
and when you look over there, you can see the shambling mound beginning to rot,
Okay.
with its chest split open.
Yep.
You pass over that big tree, that felled tree that was there. It's half burnt now, and as you get to the big mushroom that Sentry lobbed a piece off of, it looks like it rotted and fell over. Thus not producing its plume.
Mm-hmm.
Darian, when you crest over the felled tree, you don't feel too good. You just feel a little off. That's it.
I feel a little off.
Does your tummy hurt?
It's almost like all of me is not quite right.
Oh, so it's not that feeling when you're about to throw up and you get that saliva and it doesn't taste right and you know, but in about 5 minutes you're gonna throw up. So you just go to the toilet anyway?
No, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you mean? Like, feelings-wise, you don't feel right, or like in your body, you don't feel right?
In my body.
Can I investigate him, see if there's anything noticeably happening again? Exceptional wit. That is investigation. 27.
27. You notice that his features, even from last night, look more elvish.
Yeah.
And his skin tone looks a little slightly paler than before.
You aware that, you're getting paler now and your features are still changing?
I am not aware. I can't see myself, really. And I don't
Oh,
really
I have a pocket mirror, I think, somewhere in here. It's like the most girly looking mirror ever.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Yeah, Cacophony. You know that
Yeah.
that illusion spell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you make a copy of him? Yeah, and show him. It looks like.
Great idea.
Maybe.
Life size. Yeah, here we go.
So,
You know what I mean?
minor illusion. I'm going to
Boom.
make a copy of you so you can see.
Done. And you see yourself with even bushier eyebrows now. And now your chin has become a little bit more narrow and pointy.
Mm-hmm.
And your ears are longer.
It's odd. I have kind of seen myself like this before, but it was under my own control, and I made myself look like this. But this is different. I've never looked like this before.
You're not doing this?
No,
You're
this
a
is not me.
The difference
you
here is your skin tone looks pale, like a sickly pale, and your eyes are a little sunken in, and they look like you've been on benders before, out all night, drinking, gallivanting. It looks like you spent all night up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull Ricka aside and just review the battle plan with him. Ricka.
Yeah, pass. Yeah.
He does not look good. Do we want to stay away from the maze and go at it? I'm concerned that while he's becoming more of an elf, I just don't think he's going to possibly live that long, or something horrible's about to happen.
Well, you spoke to Tirad directly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he indicate that the maze would take longer? Yeah. Or was there any time differential? Yeah, with that?
He didn't specify, but I think he was pushing us towards that.
Do I hear what they're saying or no?
Yeah, you guys are all kind of.
He said one wrong turn, and we're done.
So, why don't we see if we can find the golden spool? Yeah.
He
And if-
said it could be any type of yarn. It doesn't have to be gold.
Yeah, what? Well,
Also, he said to be very, very careful.
did he say that you needed to put the spool out? Yeah. Or that it was already put out by someone else that the fairy tale is based off? Yeah.
No, he was basing it off of that fairy tale, though how to track our steps. But he said really anything could be used.
Right, so does someone already make their way through? Yeah, to try to steal from the cairn? Yeah. And we need to find their way through? Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Or
So you're
some
saying there's
otherwise.
already a spool there.
That's
Are
what,
you saying someone already tried?
that's what I had, yeah. But there was I did distance and I was talking with Cacophony
No,
and I
we gotta make our own
He
path.
Intelligence check, both of you.
I accept
I
it
was
away,
there.
Rika.
Why wouldn't he?
Crit,
Why wouldn't he believe me?
Because you're misremembering.
Yeah,
so
'cause
I
he
want
I'm,
you to-
said-
I'm guidancing myself.
He said
And
that
you're
it was gonna-
accepting away.
They already tried it.
I'm using my advantage.
Go for it.
You have a few of them actually.
Oh,
Did you break 25?
No, I got 14.
After all
I rolled,
those dice
I rolled a
advantage?
2 and a 2.
What is it?
Oh, no.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Kind of
I
person.
got an 11.
History.
History.
Exceptional
Oh, hell,
wit.
If it's
history?
better. No, 0.
Yeah, a 10.
If I
10.
crit, can I remember what I was there for?
I have no more advantages.
Why did you get 11?
No more
and then a
advantages,
10?
chat. You hear that? Rika.
No more
Ricky
advantages.
has
Oh,
no more.
boy.
Ricky.
That's plus 0 too.
So 14.
14?
Yep.
You feel like how you were describing it was correct? You're not 100% sure?
Yeah, it's from a distance, I was kind of muffled. Yeah, but that's how I understood. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I need a survival check now.
Survival.
Now you're past what you've seen before. Now we're starting to walk into unfamiliar
Yeah,
territory.
let's. Why don't? Yeah, I'll what? Talking. Let's keep an eye on. Let's do this together. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
What do you want me to do? Sniff something?
Are we moving southeasternly? Yeah.
I'll send out men.
We should look for a giant black cloud.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Are you looking? I'll look.
Maybe it smells like something.
He needs help looking.
Like death.
Try it.
I want to smell for death.
Go for it.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah, you get advantage on those.
Yes, I do.
18.
15 plus. Where's 18.
Okay. You do smell death. Very close to
direction?
you.
All around.
Very close. You smell it coming from him and Paz's armpits.
Oh, sorry.
When you turn around, you notice that Paz is airing out his armpits.
Yeah?
Ugh!
Yes, death.
It smells like death.
No, death is this one.
This one's pain and horror.
This one's chaos.
Are those your fists? No, those are my armpits.
I know you guys are
How
jealous.
do you get Kithly in there? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude, you got a free stinking cloud spell in your armpit.
Rika, you know that you're moving in the right direction, and you are coming up along a very heavily wooded road.
I want to also look for, like, tracks of goblins
I
and
like it.
of
Give me a roll.
any sort of animals or creatures that
Give me a roll.
it looks
Yep,
different from the
that's
normal
good.
path.
You're now not sniffing. Now you're looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not advantage.
Well, it's just
Well, Rick is
it's-
helping
it's
you.
tracking. It's
Yep.
just and it's
You're
it's
tracking.
not just it's just tracking.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
I
have
thought it was only
advantage on-
sniffing.
No. Yeah, it's tracking.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Rick is
Okay.
helping.
Wow.
7.
7.
7.
Ugh, boy.
Nope.
That was bad.
Mance,
This was
Mance,
bad
can you
rolling.
pop up above the canopy and let us know if you see any, like, plumes of smoke? Well, I guess I could just look through your eyes. Okay, up you go.
He shrugs, and he just looks up.
Are his wings even flapping?
No, he's just going.
He's just vibrating back and forth.
It must be something he can do when he's in the Fae. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
He's in his home territory.
And he
yeah.
gets above the canopy, and then you see him start to circle.
How you get that skill?
I don't mean to brag, but Mance is pretty awesome sometimes.
And are you looking through his eyes, or are you having
Yeah,
him come back?
once he gets through the canopy, I would...
He gets through the canopy, and your eyes go white, and you can't see or hear through your own, and you see through Mint's. And you do see in the distance what looks like the sky is being funneled down. You don't see into what yet, but it looks like the sky is coming to a point in the distance.
About how far away would I estimate that?
It's a good walk. It's a good walk. You feel like you're going in the right direction,
Okay.
and you have a general idea. It's a couple miles away, but you have a general idea of We're going in the right direction. It's somewhere over there. I know what we're looking for.
I repeat that back in a loud volume. 'Cause I can't.
Yeah.
We're funneling the sky that way, but it looks like we're going in the right direction. It doesn't look right. If I had to guess, it's a couple miles.
Rika will just kind of tap her elbow.
She can't feel it.
No, can't feel it.
She can feel.
She can feel.
Can
Oh,
I?
she can?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I couldn't feel or
can't see
hear
or
or
hear.
Can't
see.
see or hear.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. That makes sense. I come back.
Oh, that's a good signal then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're...
Next time, quieter. Yeah.
Man, let's come back.
And Mince returns like a Tesla rocket, a SpaceX rocket, feet down,
It just lands.
lands right on your shoulder.
That's an impressive pigeon. Yeah.
Good job, little bud.
We all start cheering.
One small step for her.
So Rika and IL will continue to track that direction and try to stay off of the road, however,
Mhm.
but run parallel towards where the southeast is.
Yep. So you keep moving that way, and I need. So you do that for, let's say, about 45 minutes to an hour. You're walking very carefully, slowly, checking behind you, checking ahead of you, checking around you. Occasionally you send Mince up again. That funneling is getting closer. And I need one more survival check. Probably from you two again, both of you.
You guys are
Am I
our
tracking?
eyes.
Am
and
I
Rika would
Yes.
also have asked Darian to be in his hobgoblin disguise.
Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier when we were crossing over the tree, but it never happened.
18.
Okay. You do see some tracks now, IL.
17.
And you see them too. A lot of little small feet.
He
Look.
gets down on the ground, sniffs them, and then he licks them,
Yeah, does that help, actually?
and then he puts his
You mean
finger in
me?
the wind. Yeah, and he goes, and he goes, it's that way. And
Which
the
is the
go-
only way that the path is leading.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
I
And,
see-
then-
I see
and
that's
then
my
notice,
sense.
and the goblins.
But the size of it.
Let's go.
IL, or Darian, you turn into that same hobgoblin you were, but you can't quite get the ruddiness of the skin tone this time.
How do I know that? Do I know that?
I'm just telling you that.
Okay.
We would see
I'll
that.
tell you that.
With-
You
that's
don't
that's.
look quite the same. Your skin color's not quite right. I think you should try that again.
Go darker.
I'll try again.
You focus, it works this time.
Okay,
But
that's better.
Your eyes look labored.
Yeah, we need to keep moving quickly. Come on.
Do you feel any different now? You said you weren't feeling too good. Are you? Is it getting worse? You feeling better? Like where are you at?
Yeah,
man?
we need to go. He's not looking.
I think we need to get him out of the phase. Probably as
Yeah, let's
soon as
see
possible.
if we can find this string. Yeah.
Why do we have to find string? It doesn't have to be string.
Well, fortunately, there's a high probability there's leftover string at the maze, so
I feel like Cacophony could pull out a million things and just place them as we go.
Yo, no, it's,
An
I
albino
don't
elf.
think it's about us finding our way through and remembering. Yeah, it's about following the path of the one who went before. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he said we should still mark our steps. He said to make sure you mark your steps from where you go.
Do you know we're in the maze yet?
I don't think.
I lost my accent.
You're dying, man.
When you're hurting, yeah,
It's accelerating so
You
fast.
did not sound good there for a minute.
Sentry
I'm
leaves
getting
him.
really concerned.
I think I hear something.
You do. Everyone stops.
I prick my ears.
I want you to listen.
Okay, what would that be?
Same.
Perception?
Yeah.
Or
You two, both of you, perceive.
6.
You don't hear anything?
23.
You hear in the distance a very Similar sound that you heard at Eugene's shop.
Yeah, this goblin's at. Yeah. Yeah, we must be quiet. Yeah. Move stealthily. Yeah. On.
Where are we coming from on the map?
You are coming from...
Distance meaning what? Like
Where's
behind
the
or in front of
laser
us?
pointer?
You're coming from...
Is it
Over
somewhere
here.
over there? Is it somewhere?
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, right about.
Pretend
I would
to be
say
more prisoners.
northeast
By
a
the
little
short
further,
bridge?
because we wouldn't be quite on.
Yeah, you're not right on the bridge.
I don't know if,
So
if
you have
it comes to
northeast a
that
little
we
bit.
can.
So you
That's
I don't know if
further.
I'm up
Yeah,
to
right about actually there.
really
I would say,
acting
coming
right
out.
now.
Yeah.
I understand.
I feel
And
like
that
we need to
is
get him a life
not
alert.
on the screen.
And
It
this
is.
is not
Is
good.
it?
It's coming.
Oh, barely. Yeah.
I mean, this is... You're not here. You're not that out in the open.
We're like in the bushes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, but from that direction.
Yes.
Okay.
You're coming... Where's the... I don't know.
Leslie took them for a science project. Took my
Oh.
laser pointers.
School is for fools.
That's what I tell my wife.
You're coming from this way. So, with your perception to here, right, you also see
I feel like
A-
I'm in a whole new body.
Your mini looks good. Yeah.
you see a tall stone that's hollow on top,
Hmm.
and there's a bell in the middle.
Hmm.
Looks like some sort of warning device.
Do
Rick could cast silence on it.
Ooh.
Awesome. Do it.
this reminds me of like the Assassin's Creed, where you gotta go and you gotta sneak around or kill them all and make sure they don't ring the bell.
He's so perceptive.
That is exactly right. This is a slightly different combat. We want to try to get across without alerting.
Are you allowing bush assassinations?
You may want to judge your targets based off of whether you think you can take them down in one stroke or not.
Are they all goblins that we see?
You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins and 2 hobgoblins. And you see that they look like they're patrolling. They're kind of moving in a general pattern that this one walks to this part, comes back to the middle. This one walks up here, says something to this one, walks back to the middle, says something to this one. They're moving in the same pattern each time, keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
By now, they know someone's probably coming. We've heard word. And you see this one peering around the bend, and he's always walking back up to the bell. This one, this is raised here, walks underneath, and he's walking up to the bell and back. This one's walking this way and back.
Mm.
This one's on a perch. This is raised here, so
Are
Yep.
bushes around or is it all open?
Are there cones of lighter visibility that we can see where they're looking?
Yes. And also, are there
Exclamation points over their heads.
are there bushes
there
that
are
blow up
cardboard
too?
boxes that you can put
Ooh.
yourself under.
And lockers hiding?
Yes,
Sweet.
Nice.
Is there a closed eye right now
Do
indicating
we
that
have
we're
smoke
speaking?
bombs too?
you do not.
We have fog cloud.
This one has his back turned. This one's staring ahead.
Staring right at us.
Basically,
Is that a bridge?
it is a bridge.
How is it like a tall bridge or is it like just so that
It's a bridge. You could
How-
get under the bridge
okay?
if
That's
you
what,
wanted.
that's what I was asking. If how tall was it? If I could do that. But
So these two aren't moving. They
Okay.
they're basically back to back, looking in opposite directions. moving, 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 rotating.
Right.
I'm gonna retcon. Ricka will not cast silence unless he has to, but he sees that and
Oh, what?
will, because it only lasts 10 minutes. I thought it lasted longer.
I had an idea actually when we heard about the bell. I was gonna cast Mage Hand, and send Mage Hand over to grab the clanger of the bell.
That's a technical term.
What
Clanger.
what is the
The range.
range on Mage
30.
Hand?
I think it's 30
60
feet.
60
I thought it
feet?
was 100.
60 feet. It was 30.
I don't remember.
Mage hand is
30 feet only.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought
so-
30
You're gonna have to get closer.
So that's
Yeah. Okay.
silence is 120, but
So realistically, you guys are like off the map over
Yep,
here.
Yep.
Right.
So,
I'm first going to need a stealth check. Group
Yeah.
stealth check before you guys do anything.
Before that, he takes the stake that he was making the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
and he
So
stakes
use an
it down, and
advantage.
he puts
Yep.
Sebastian, and he
You hide him
tells-
off the
yeah,
side
yeah,
of the road,
in
kind
the,
of
in
in
the
woods.
bushes. Yeah.
Try
Good.
using
It's
advantage.
done. Don't
Yeah.
even have to roll
You
for
have
that.
them.
I need
17.
17. Pass.
Doesn't matter, I
20.
think.
Pass.
Oh,
20.
I'll use one. Yeah.
Pass.
I'll use one.
23.
Still at disadvantage.
18.
No.
Oh, Paz! Hey!
14. You feel more fleet of foot. You don't know if it's because of the fey ground around you, or if something has happened to you here.
Did you hear me? 18.
Pass.
22. I was
I
wrong.
mean,
23.
it doesn't matter.
5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I used an advantage and got 5 again.
We have a fail and a fail. Everyone else passed, so it was 15.
Nice.
So
Rika, we don't need to roleplay this, but Rika will suggest that we concentrate fire on one at a time.
Yep.
To the degree we can, that are
Pick 'em
isolated,
off.
and then move from one
Pick
to
'em
the
off.
next.
Yep.
So, you feel sufficiently hidden.
Who here can whistle really
The DM.
Not me.
I don't know if we want to make noises to grab attention, though, because that might just make them send the alarm first before they even investigate.
Not loud enough for all of them here. Just the one that's gonna pass by to check out the bush or whatever we're in.
Oh,
so
like a
we can-
rustle, like
Yeah,
something,
can we,
something
so we can hit them in
small.
the
Hold
kidney
up.
and then they die.
What if we send out an injured goblin?
I think that those of you who can cast prestidigitation, can make noises, very, and cacophony, can mimic things very, yeah. Right,
And-
cacophony? Yeah.
You can make little
Oh,
illusions.
can
You
you
can make
mimic
little
'em?
illusions too, right?
Could you mimic breaking branches? Like
The
little
sound?
little twigs.
Or the
S-
image.
Sentry
No,
had a
no
good
sound.
idea. What if I draw out one at a time in my hobgoblin self and see if we can get them away from the rest?
Yeah, that's good.
And I know a little spell that hold person. So if they start running or something, I can try and shut them down like that.
They aren't people, though.
Aren't they kind of creature? I think hold
They're-
person is
I
a
think they're
creature,
humanoid.
right? They're
Humanoid,
humanoid.
yeah.
It's humanoid. Yeah.
They're goblins, but I think that would count.
Yeah.
I can make illusions.
So where are we exactly? Like,
You're off the map back
Okay.
over here.
Yeah,
We're
we're way
further
away.
to the.
You guys
Sure,
are,
sure.
let's say you are one round of movement about 30 feet from the bridge
Okay.
in the woods.
should
Okay.
we?
You are hobgoblin
ranged,
form.
Yeah, ranged characters, yeah. Engage, yeah.
Okay.
Unless we
nice.
can draw them out, yeah.
Should we go around that way? On the I don't know how to-
Well, the
our
one by
left.
the one by the bell tower is in a really dangerous place and can see us really
Oh.
easily.
We're in the woods.
Not right now. If we approached that way, they would be able to see us really easily.
While we're in the woods.
The woods end. They don't go all the way.
They don't connect.
They don't go. Oh,
There's-
that's
There's
all.
a,
It's like
there's a crop
just-
of trees here. Nothing. The crop of trees you
okay,
are
I
in
thought
here.
there was like a
Crop of
curve.
trees over
I'm sorry,
here.
yeah.
Crop of trees. Nothing.
So it really aids to the left side.
What's his patrol like? The guy on the tower, is he just
He's
circling?
rotating.
How long in between each thing?
Why don't you give me a perception check?
Good idea. Nice.
19 plus 22.
Good roll. It looks like about every 15 seconds he does a 90-degree turn.
A 90-degree turn.
He's
So-
in
So
forward.
you would want to go.
North, 15 seconds.
You
West,
would want to go
south,
as soon
east.
as he turns to the one,
One
that
past
way.
us, yeah.
Is there a time when he's looking
I
away?
tell the group that, by the way.
'Kay.
Guys.
Good
Is there a
idea.
time when he's
Turns
looking
about
away
every
that there's
15
someone
seconds.
close, just whoever initially is closest to the forest, that we can kind of do a kill and grab and pull him into the weeds?
So this guy over here is the closest to the forest.
And does he walk up towards the
He
down the
doesn't
road?
move, but he's looking down the road.
So if there was the injured,
What do I know about goblins like that? Like, what do I know anything
Can
about?
you-
How what they value, what they like covet?
Roll. I guess a history check.
Okay, exceptional wit.
See if you read about them.
Yeah.
So the one that's looking down the road could conceivably
Little
see
guy.
a hobgoblin then.
Could
Yeah. So Rika will say, yeah, I think that's Sensei has a good idea. Yeah. Maybe you could gesture and have this one come close. We kill him.
21.
Yeah. Then the other way. Yeah. What do you think?
You know they like to fight hobgoblins. They value being the strongest. You also know that they tend to work together for whatever task has been given to them. And it looks as though the task that was given to them was to not let anyone pass.
I'll share that with you. Just in case.
Okay.
So we saw Cacophony mimic him. So why don't we kill the first? You go out, kill the first one, and we'll do ranged attacks. You turn into him, and when you go to take up the second one, kill him. We'll have her make a mirror image of that one, and we'll have the first two. I would assume that he would be surprised, so we would be able to strike quickly.
All right. So I'll draw.
After that, I got no ideas.
Are
Well, that's a
you
good.
up for
That's a
this?
good.
I want to make sure you're up for this.
Also, can you only disguise yourself, or can you disguise someone else up?
Only myself.
Okay, I was about to say, like, we could disguise Rika as a goblin, but because he's small. But
I could minor illusion in front of you, a goblin.
Wait, hear me out here. Can
Minor
we minor
illusion doesn't
illusion a
move.
scene? Like a big.
Yeah.
It has to.
Just an
Yeah,
object.
right, right, right.
Wait, I just want to make sure Darian's okay with being. If he's up
Good
for this
catch.
task.
I can definitely draw them out. I don't know if I can take one down by myself.
Yeah, we'll draw them to us. Yeah. Kill that first one. Yeah. Then we move forward and we systematically go through. Yeah. You know what I mean?
All right.
Are you gonna be ready to cast like silence on him if he starts looking like he's gonna raise an alarm or yell or something?
The goblin we should be able to kill. The hobgoblin could be harder. Yeah. So it has to be more coordinated. Yeah.
Which one is the hobgoblin again? Just for the
Big
tower
ass
one?
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
then that one's
And then
kind of
in the
walking.
tower.
Okay, that's
Yep.
what I thought. All right, cool.
I can also cause fear in a person we want to make afraid of us.
So
Well, I don't
So
know
you know,
because if
you don't have to game plan the whole thing here. We can do it in stages.
right.
Okay.
Right.
So if the first thing is how do we get rid of these two?
Yeah.
We can work on that, and then hypothetically we'll pause. In real life, it wouldn't pause, but we'll pause and let you talk through.
Okay.
Perfect.
Because things might change as you go, and I don't want you to come up with a plan that then
Hide
is
under the bridge.
shit.
I like it.
Game planner.
Are we just trying to get
Oh.
across the bridge to the other side of the forest here?
You are trying to get
Right now we're just
over
trying to,
here.
That's
yeah,
what I thought.
yeah.
Okay.
Opposite side of the map. Classic.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to position yourselves to attack once I draw the goblin over here?
For sure. We'll hold it. We'll hold our action until your action.
and make sure to try to draw him out, guys, when he's turned to the left. As soon as he turns to the left, because that will give us 15, 30, 45 seconds in order to do this.
Which is almost 10 rounds of combat.
All right. Let's execute. Yeah.
All right. So,
Pun intended.
so is he facing the correct direction for me to start our move?
Are you gonna hold a spell though? Because it's
Yes.
gonna make
As soon as he
effects.
turns.
Like
Alright.
firebolt would be loud and
So are you?
Yeah, but
are you
the first
trying
one's
to?
gonna be at a distance. So for if he's
I wanna stand-
successfully drawn.
Slides.
Yeah,
Do you? I just want to stand at the bridge,
on the side where you guys are closest.
correct? And I want to wave and get his attention, and say, "Come," and then I want to, as if he does start to come, I want to turn my back on him, and then walk past where the party is.
I need you to give me
You guidance him before he left?
Okay.
Yeah, your
This is-
guidance.
This is a performance with guidance.
Nice.
Your guidance.
Well,
if-
Nice.
If you need it.
I probably don't, but
Pass.
yeah. So that's 22, 24.
24. So you kind of hobble out. You're almost leaning on this great sword like a cane, and you grunt and you wave, and the little goblin sees you and goes, ah, ah. It waves, and you turn your back and start to walk, and, well, let's see if it believes you. Against a 24.
24,
And is
yeah.
the other guy's still facing the opposite direction, right?
Yep.
He doesn't. Okay.
So in everyone's head now, Rico will say to just wait for my flame.
Wait for
My flame.
my flame. Okay.
You start walking back, effectively off camera.
Yeah. Yep.
This one turns, says something to this hobgoblin, who just looks over his shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
turns back, and this goblin starts walking towards you guys. And you hear in Goblin, wait, what's up?
And
Hey, who are you?
he continues to walk until the goblin is past the party, so they can attack from his back.
Hey, you, what?
How is he continuing to walk towards us?
He is, he's in your kill box.
Rico will release Sacred Flame and expect anyone else with the ability to make a ranged
The
attack. to
Sacred
do the same.
Flame, it's an attack?
It's a dex save.
Ooh, dex. Alright. He fails?
I'll Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I should wait for him to finish. Like,
That is 10 total damage.
He's dead.
I'm not doing anything.
So the little one just immolated.
And
By God.
Rico will either, whoever of the strong men are closest, say, "Ah, Goblin, get them off."
And
Isn't he
Darian,
incinerated?
Say, is there anything left in him?
Yes. That was flavor. He's just burnt to a crisp. There's a husk of a body that falls over.
Darian
Okay.
takes the gold off of him and turns into him.
Attaboy.
Oh, I'm just gonna check to see if there was anything on him.
And you
Beat me
turn
to
into a
it.
smaller creature with mask many
Well,
faces.
let's take a look.
Oh, that's cool.
Sentry cuts his head off and puts it in his stomach.
Okay.
Oh, that's wrong.
Just because now I have something
I
to my
throw his
head.
body off to
Well,
the
we're,
side.
Head
isn't
to my
it, it's a
stomach.
bounty thing, right?
It is.
It
yep.
is.
Yeah.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
In
get
fact,
gold for
I
this.
take his burnt husk to Sebastian.
Bounty
and
thing.
go, "Here you go, buddy."
And Sebastian purrs. That was terrible.
That was
No,
mid
what? Give me a purr. That's what Sebastian does, and he starts making kitty biscuits on the charred leather and just
You're making mincemeat noises
So
there.
I can appear 1 foot smaller or taller.
How tall are you?
I'm 5, like 5'10", something like that.
Dude, you're a really tall goblin.
You'll be too tall for a goblin.
4'10" would be too tall.
Yep.
What if I transform myself torso up to be like him, legs like him, only longer, and then just kind of hunch and squat?
Okay. You're gonna have to do another performance.
Obviously.
What happened to
Are you
you
going
when
to
you
try
went-
It's not that
to-
tall.
in your
not
head?
that much taller.
Yeah, are you trying to call the hobgoblin? Yeah.
That's right.
Right, let's go. Go guidance him again.
Now give me a perception. We're looking on the bell tower. Where's
Which-
he turning?
I'll
Any
do
of
it.
us?
I'll be the guy who keeps an eye on him.
That's 25.
Okay, never mind.
You see him effectively in combat, out of combat, talking. Time goes faster, out of combat. He comes back around. He's staring in your direction right now.
Okay.
You notice him lean over the side and say something.
Uh-oh.
This one comes back here and just kind of stands.
And stares at our direction.
Yep. And then he starts his cycle again.
Okay. And the hobgoblin that the first goblin spoke to on the west.
Back turn still.
Back turn.
Yep.
Okay.
He didn't think anything odd.
Okay.
Where's the one that's behind the towered one facing?
This one?
Nope, the one in the north.
This one?
No, the one next to him.
This one.
Yes.
This one's walking back and forth.
Okay, so
Right now.
he's away from us, kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. Should
So
I draw
the one that's looking in our direction, how close are they to the wood line?
Yeah.
To this wood line up
Yeah.
here? About 45, 50 feet.
Do they see Darian in his...
Not yet. Darian pulled back
'Kay.
into the more heavily. He has not presented himself yet out here.
So yeah, maybe we can make a snapping sound, yeah, in the wood line, yeah, and draw that one closer.
All right.
Let's do
The
this.
hobgoblin one?
No, the
the
goblin.
goblin
Guy
small
on
goblin
the small
went
one on the
closer.
shore.
Okay.
on the side of the river.
Wouldn't the guy, when he turns around, see that, oh,
Well,
where's
he's
the
in
little-
he's got his 45
Yeah.
second loop right now, so
So
yeah,
we
but
got
when he
time.
turns around, that's gonna, where's the dude?
But that's gonna be. We got time for that right now.
he's could be going. He's inspecting something in the wood line.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just take a stone and chuck it and make rocks hit something so we don't need to waste any spells or...
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No worries.
Whoops.
Appreciate the conservation though.
So are we going with the
Very
broken twig method?
Prestidigitation.
Can't you just mimic it, right?
Or prestidigitation.
Tiny twigs, not big branches.
Rika will guidance her to the degree that she's trying to tap into a
Yep.
specific arcane
Yep.
cadence.
I'm basically I'm gonna say that this is like a performance as well.
Mhm.
Even though you're rolling you're gonna roll performance for this.
Okay. So I was
Prestidigitation.
thinking
And a
like
D4.
squirrel twigs or like fox.
I'd say a little bit heavier than a squirrel.
Like
Fox.
like baby deer.
Oh, baby deer.
Yeah.
Baby deer.
Yeah,
Like something defenseless. Oh, I might just go get that for dinner, and all my guard friends will like me.
Good
Exactly.
idea.
Kind
Small
of thing.
enough to be.
We could even minor
Intriguing.
illusion that.
like a baby
just standing
displacer
there.
beast. Yeah.
Yeah, baby displacer beast.
You have a D4 as well. That's good.
Wait, I should roll a d4.
Here, you can roll this one
Yep.
also,
May as well.
and then add your performance.
We gotta make sure this thing carries.
What if she's like, 3.
Add in the toes.
25.
Dang!
Wow, nice.
Yes!
Sorry, I had to.
I know.
It comes with your
It was,
chair.
it was too good. It was too believable. This thing it's like jumps like holy crap, is that a bear in the woods? And it starts to slowly meander
I'm also pretty good at deception,
its way
so
over.
that counts.
Rika will check and make sure that no one's looking in that vicinity.
It is right here now, back turned in its cycle.
Back turned to us.
Yep.
So we have 30 seconds or so.
Yes.
All right. Is he at the tree line?
He steps into the tree line gingerly.
Sacred flame.
Okay.
Right
And
by
This
the
is a one-man show.
right by the tree line.
Well, I
You're
mean,
gonna
it's
sacred flame.
that's the because
It's the
then
easiest.
we'll run
What
up
does he
and
have to beat?
16.
I just cleave his head off. Don't do a sacred flame right near the
What
tree
if it
line.
meets?
It's
What is that?
that's
Doesn't
a
it
pass.
isn't it
passes.
bright?
Half
Yeah.
damage?
No,
Or
sacred
that's
flame is
damage.
nothing.
If it's well,
Nothing's
it
looking
takes
at us
0
anyway.
damage
Oh,
if you
man.
make the save. If you're, I don't know how
it-
you're doing with the meat rules with.
We'll take half damage.
Okay.
Met on the spell.
So I don't know if this will. I think this kill him. That's 4 total damage. So
Does not kill him. It's hurt though. Very hurt.
I cleave him.
Are you?
you're not close. That has to be at distance. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
So I can.
This is a
what-
surprise round
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's not expecting this. So,
So-
is there someone
so
else with a range?
Void, yeah.
Yep.
So void bolt
Cacophony.
doesn't create noise.
I mean, if we're rolling sacred
it-
flames not creating noise,
does,
I don't know.
It does not create noise unless you miss.
I could Eldritch Blast, but if I miss, it's shooting
We'll have to
off
work
in
on
a
that.
direction.
Yeah.
How
It's-
far?
It's available.
How far is he from
He's too
us?
far from
They don't have
melee
magic
characters.
missile?
How far?
Hmm?
No.
Magic
Uh,
missile,
ooh.
the best
Well, I mean,
cantrip in
actually-
all of magic.
Magic missile's
he's
not a
about,
cantrip.
I would say,
Not
20
a
got
feet
a
away.
15.
Oh, to hit?
Darlin might
Yeah.
have it, but that's
No,
the
I
only-
don't.
Yeah, that hits.
It's the best cantrip in all of D&D.
It's not a cantrip.
What's
It's not a
that?
cantrip.
It's not a cantrip.
Thought
Magic
about
Missile is a
that.
first
It is
level
a
spell,
cantrip.
right?
How much
Yeah.
damage?
No, yours
Isn't
is
it just
Oh,
an
sorry.
auto hit?
Oh,
It is
Once?
auto hit, but
Yeah.
it's first level spell.
Yep.
one.
1 damage?
Yeah.
He's
boy.
still alive.
Go for it.
How'd you hit with 1 damage?
Alright, I Eldritch
That's incredible.
Blast. 5.
That
Plus,
misses.
Plus what?
7. 12.
I take
Oh,
the
12.
That hits.
Nice!
Alright.
Gracious, man.
All I picture is
7.
Got him. So he gets, but it only gets half of him. It gets caught in the tree cover. It's not how it works, but that's what happens. And then Paz is like, I got this. He shoots out of his shield this blast of energy that he's new to magic. So
Yep.
That's nice.
he didn't know he could do that.
That's cool. Yeah.
And it hits them in the right shoulder and goes,
Go, pass.
and then you square him up right between the eyes.
I'll drag him in further. Yeah.
Man, that was a hard one.
Drags him in,
Oh yeah. Do you think?
takes off his head,
Do you think?
gives it to. Sorry. Go
Do
ahead.
you think Sebastian would like to eat his carcass at all?
That's what I did with the first one.
Oh, sorry, didn't hear that.
Any gold on this guy?
And then I give it to.
No
give
gold.
it to.
Oh.
I give that one as well.
So-
First, cleave the head off. Give it to Sentry.
We're running out of room here. We're gonna have to cash in this gold here.
They never said that.
It's starting to show.
They never said the condition of the heads.
Yeah,
had to
I'll
make
stay
it.
there. Yeah, be quiet. Yeah, yeah. When the other one comes around,
Back around.
yep, is the hobgoblin that's doing its back and forth. The
This one?
on the
Other side. No,
northeast.
the forest.
The
one.
north, yeah, all the
The
way.
one-
Nope.
No, the far. Yep,
That
that
one.
one.
So when
Back
that gets
around.
there, cacophony in her head. Yeah, could you mimic the goblin that you just had to just a little bit, and hopefully get that one's attention.
Is that
got it,
how's
girl.
the one on the tower facing right now, or do I have to roll for that again?
Yes, give me another roll.
Well, Rika would be watching that.
Yep,
the whole
both of you
time.
roll.
20.
Crit.
Crit?
Nice.
Yeah.
Just turns.
I'm 20 plus something.
Okay, you both see him just turns.
So we got 15 seconds.
23.
45.
He just turned out of it.
Oh,
You made one
okay.
turn.
Yeah.
You're going to try to mimic the sound of the other one.
Sound,
Yep.
but I
and I'll
can't
guidance
really
her again.
remember exactly, but I'm really trying. I
Performance.
feel like it comes out as
You have to
No.
voice it too.
Yeah.
Add that.
and then performance.
Yep.
17.
Okay. What do you say?
Is it a yell or am I actually?
I don't know. I
However
don't
you
know
do it.
how
You
you're
just-
Yeah,
what
however you do
you're
it.
mimicking.
Ah!
I like it.
Okay.
Paz chuckles.
Somehow I mimic my past.
This one This one who's in his motion stops, turns back, continues. This one turns
Wrong one.
and says something.
Do I understand it?
Yes.
What does it say?
Who's there? What's going on?
He answers back, I'm hurt. Can you help me?
In Goblin?
In Goblin.
Wait there.
Oh no.
Crap.
All right.
Oh no.
Let's
Can I
go.
cast whole person on him?
Not yet.
He comes back,
Ugh.
talks to this one. They both start coming.
Okay, great.
Oh, alright.
Whatever.
Okay,
It's
Aiel
fine.
wants to position himself.
Where are you?
I want to.
Not you.
Oh.
You.
I'm again. I would position myself past the group,
Past them. Okay.
in just on the edge of the tree line, so
Okay.
in the open.
You're in your hobgoblin form?
No.
Or in that weird goblin
Yep.
form?
But in this case, I would be on my knees, so there's no way they would.
Perfect.
Rika would in each person's head, he'd say to Sentry, yeah, we take the big one, yeah, Aiel, big one, yeah, Paz, big one, yeah.
I'm up in the closest tree.
And then to Cacophony and to Darlin, yeah, little one, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
We are gonna do that. This sucker.
on the flame, yeah.
Got
And
this.
to Darian, he would say, yeah, whichever one doesn't go down, yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait to the end.
They get up there, and you hear in a deep goblin.
Are they
hob-
down the road
Mhm.
in the
Yep,
past the
they're
forest?
they're back there. They're 5 feet, 10 feet away from you now, and you hear,
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Sacred,
up!
Sacred flame on the big one.
Big
So,
one.
Dex save.
"That's a fail."
Okay. That would signal everyone to attack.
While that's
That's,
happening, Sentinel's just going to
that's
appear from
8
the
total.
ground behind him.
Okay. 8 total.
Yep.
Sentinel appears behind him.
Behind big boy,
Okay. You have advantage.
and he's going to attack.
Okay. Advantage.
You got
Roll
it.
2.
You got it. You got it.
Roll 2 and take the higher.
And then add
12.
plus
Did
what?
you roll 2?
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Wait.
Plus
what
what?
are you're hitting?
You're
right?
attacking.
What am I doing here?
Yeah. Yeah. So actions.
It's my first game ever.
So you got
To hit.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Surprise is advantage or?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
What'd you
16.
16.
16 hits. Do your damage.
15.
Holy cow!
Okay. So
You
Sentinel-
cleaved him.
Sentinel
I don't know why I
punches
rolled
through
again.
the back of his throat.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus.
Gives the finger to the other one.
And the little one looks up.
All right, we're going.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can Mincemeat help me? Can
Sure.
I take the help action? He is going like, what do they call like the wind things? What are they on like top of houses?
Like a-
Oh, window.
Yeah, he's like that. Like helping. I'm lining down my sight down his beak, and that's I'm rolling with
weather
advantage.
vane.
That
Weather
firebolt. That's a.
Is it a weather vane?
Yeah.
Yes,
Don't
that's
say
what I was
that
looking
already,
for.
sorry.
20.
20 to
Yeah.
hit.
Yep.
That hits.
That is 10 points.
dead.
Firebolt.
Nice. Clean it up quick.
Gone.
I go.
Slump.
That's how we do it, man.
IL heads. Yeah.
Yep.
Say, I'm a little impressed with ourselves.
Yeah.
I know. Well, you and I were the
That's not bad.
we're the
Ricka
delicious
drinks
duo.
it. Ricka will
What
step
were
up
we
to investigate the hobgoblin
Interesting.
Okay.
and at the same time look down the road to see if anyone's looking.
I'm still looking at the tower.
So
So can we can't make it to the tower. We're not there. I understand that we're in the tree line.
Right.
How far is the tower from us?
70 to 80 feet.
Is the
Gotcha.
dude on the tower a bow and arrow, or does he just have a sword?
Bow and arrow. Why would they?
It's a really long sword. it's like
It's so he can gesture when he sees something.
Please,
dramatically.
Steve, get the hell up there.
He's actually a conductor.
I don't know.
he's got 2 little rapiers.
I never wanted to be a fighter. I just like the music. I'm a lover. I like to conduct fighting.
Yeah.
Can we give away the minis?
Yeah.
Okay. We are now going to give away the minis. One's an ogre and one's like a demon dog or something like that.
Orc. Yeah.
A devil dog. It is a
Dretch.
hostess devil dog.
Ooh.
It is not.
Ooh,
It is not.
I haven't had one of those.
If you,
Those away one day.
yeah, we should give hostess devil dogs away. So if you would like an orc and a devil dog,
There's a mini inside it.
please
Check
put
it off
in
from,
exclamation point ambush. AMBUSH. Ambush.
Ambush.
that dog.
Boucher.
All right. Presuming no one's looking in our direction.
They are not. But now it gets more difficult because you're going to have to...
And is there anything on the hobgoblin's body of
What are you
note?
looking for?
Ricka would hand off money if there is to Cacophony, but like any sort of instructions.
Give me an investigation.
Yeah.
Is that...
Exceptional. I'm helping him.
Darian would also have his sight on too.
I'm also helping you. So
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Did you break 25?
Yeah. It's 26.
Woo! You got another one.
woo!
All right. So, you see... he doesn't have gold on him.
No, it's not 26.
Oh, what is it?
It's 23.
38. Then you don't have another one.
That's 23.
You
I had it
suck.
wrong. I did do suck.
And now you find nothing.
Oh.
You don't see any gold on him. You do see familiar red liquid in a vial on
Ooh,
his
liquid
hip.
lipstick.
Okay.
Yep.
yeah, Take that.
Red lipstick.
He's like, don't tell anyone. We're his dying words.
Leave me be. Make me look pretty. One last time.
All I wanted was to be beautiful.
You also see a scroll on his hip.
Okay.
Amway.
A scroll.
Yeah,
Does it look magical or just like just paper?
paper.
I'll take that as well.
Looks like paper. Do you open it up?
I would inspect it for any sort of. I don't think it's trapped, but just make sure there's no like runic seal or something that would.
Damn it! Go for it.
I'm helping.
Investigate. Frick! I thought I was gonna get you.
You know, I can
keeping it
help. I can
innocuous.
investigate you guys.
I missed it. What happened?
I
Plus
rolled
7.
better on the others, but still not high enough. 22.
22. So there's a ribbon that goes around this scroll. And it looks like as you are starting to undo it, you see under the knot of the ribbon is this watermark. And you've seen the bottom half of this watermark before. You know that when the sunlight hits it, it makes an alarm spell. It will alarm the other holder of the scroll.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Ricka will not open it.
Yeah.
He'll just tuck it away, and he'll hand off the gold.
There was no gold.
Okay. Then he'll just pocket the minor healing potion.
Okay.
Say, all right. Yeah. Someone else has one of these. He holds it up. If you find one, don't open it. Yeah. It's alarm. Yeah. That will alert. So don't.
It's an
And-
alarm scroll.
Unless we want to pull it and run.
I bet.
That could work in certain situations. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
I bet that the person up in the tower has the other one. If I had to guess,
Let's go get it.
just
Probably a
so.
good guess. Probably
But who knows?
Probably a good guess.
Now let's avoid.
So how tall is the tower?
I would say it's about 30 feet up.
Convenient.
You think I can hit it?
Yeah, you could hit the tower. You could probably even maybe hit the guy in it.
How about this? Let's get close to the tower. And I'll bring the guy down. To us.
You did punch through somebody's neck.
I
So
will literally.
feel like you could.
Let's do it.
As he's doing his rotations, IL, give me your perception. Whoops.
Oh, he
He's
fainted.
down.
He's got a heart attack. Go.
Cardiac arrest.
22.
22.
Thoughts and prayers. We said as we
You
were
see him stop extra long and look and survey because he notices something's amiss
Which direction?
in yours.
Okay.
He doesn't see anyone on the bridge.
Oh, I should probably.
His guy who's doing the rounds down here never came back. And you see him duck down. You don't visually see him anymore.
Ah.
Do I see this?
Then you see... Give me a perception.
9.
You don't.
Does Ricka
IL,
I
you
mean,
see
Rick
him...
is continuing to watch.
Ricka, give me a roll then.
So I get between the dice on them.
Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
You see this too. So you see him disappear.
Mm.
You see him stand back up, and then there's a window in this tower, and you see some movement from inside of it. And out of the window is a leg. A leg.
Oh.
A leg.
Oh boy.
Pulls through, and there is a
I don't like
spider
that. I
that
don't
comes
like
out
that.
on the side
Gross.
with a goblin riding it.
Oh.
She blob.
And
She
it
blob.
crawls down, and it starts to make its way over.
Yeah, something else coming. Prepare. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a bird. I eat spiders.
You just go to plucking
I
position.
just, it's coming towards us.
Oh yeah.
I take a stone and I chuck it as hard as I can
Wait.
over there on that direction.
Do that.
On the other side of the bridge?
No, he's saying
No.
away from us, like further.
So if I'm
East.
The other
Someone
the other
just-
tree line.
that way,
Yep.
yeah, the other tree line.
Okay.
Do I
Can
need to roll something?
illusion?
Yes. Give me strength. See how far you throw it.
Athletics.
Good at
strength,
Athletics,
or-
that's it.
One
Athletics,
a
athletics.
foot in front of you.
I always screw that up.
Are those 3 there in battle or no?
Athletics.
Those are dead.
Dead.
17.
17. Yeah, you chuck it. It is undeterred because it was given a command.
It.
Can I try to mirror illusion a goblin by where the rock?
Minor
landed?
illusion.
Yeah, mine.
Sure.
No, I do it. You got it.
Mirror.
Sure.
Minor illusion.
Yes.
Yep.
Minor illusion it.
I have a mirror or something. That's what
Mirror image.
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can minor illusion
One
it.
of
Strong,
those.
but yeah.
You can minor illusion it where it lands. So he gave a good chuck. He got some distance with that 17. Now you're trying to provide a visual to the
Yeah.
sound.
Yep.
Yeah, of
Can you
something that
command it?
should be there.
Right.
As a goblin.
Give me.
Try.
It obviously shows up. Give me performance on it.
Look like the guy on the tower.
Trying to see if it catches its eye, or is it undeterred because it was given a command.
22.
22. Okay. With the sound and the visual.
Nice.
So good work, team.
Woo!
It starts to divert. You went this way, right? When you threw the rock?
I thought you
I
threw the
meant
rock
to
the
do it
opposite way.
that
The
way.
field and the other.
This
yeah.
way?
Yeah, that's where I threw it.
Okay. I didn't understand it. It totally wouldn't go for that.
Well, we meant
It-
the other
go
way.
in that direction.
It came from that direction. It's
No,
it
he's
was
got the
told to
map
go over
backwards.
Yeah, he's just got. Yeah, he's a little turned around. It's over there. It's totally over there.
We're retconning his
Where?
decision.
Yeah.
here. Like
To the west.
like over here.
Yeah,
the west.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
To the
Yeah.
west.
To the
To the west.
So it
He
starts.
threw it and it just went like behind him.
It actually didn't. He
'Cause
threw
you
it
guys
so
are
hard
down-
it got some
you
spin
guys
on
are
it.
down
It's like
by
a
the
boomerang
camera.
rock.
So it was beelining towards the camera.
Yep.
And you made it now.
Go off to the side.
Yeah, west, north.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's where its people are supposed
Do
to
we
be.
do we have the ability to?
What about that mini goblin? Where is he right now?
This one?
No, the one that's going back and forth, up and down.
It's not gonna. Yeah,
This
try to
one?
keep it-
Yeah, that one. Where is he right now?
Right here.
Top.
He's going back and forth.
He's watching. He's not watching.
This
That
made
one
his
is.
turn.
Is there anyone who is watching that one up
Are
top?
they both turned around right now?
Well, the thing is, the one in the tower has definitely got his attention on our direction.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So he's
I would say
that
he's the
one in the tower
priority.
is still looking at us.
No, he's turned. But he knows something's up now.
Okay, is that one turned?
Which one?
The mini one.
This one.
Yes.
It's not
Is he on his
visual.
way back now?
It's going. You don't see it.
Is there any reason why
How
we
long
couldn't
would
have
you
gone
say?
further upriver and just swam
How
across?
long would you say it is for when he starts to walk back? many
About
seconds?
30 seconds.
Oh, I could definitely sprint to the other side.
Yeah. So let's
Let's all sprint to the other side.
So out of game, just
For planning.
let's get to the
Yeah, sprint to the other side.
let's get to the north woods, right at the edge of the clearing.
Roll for the minis.
Right where that guy is.
Yeah, and
Like
then
atop
when he
there.
comes up there, we'll attack him, and then attack the hobgoblin in the tower at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time.
what that's.
So
Where's
you guys
the
want to get over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is the bell?
The bell's in
Right
here.
there.
Ricka would want to stay, make sure that
Okay.
he can see the bell at all times.
Okay. So basically, we're trying the old dipsy-do.
Yeah.
He comes over here. We replace where he came from.
Yeah.
Just like
To try to get to this
Assassin's
crops of woods.
Creed.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Is silence movable or is that stuck on a fixed point?
No,
when
it's fixed
cast?
point.
Okay.
So-
cool. Just thought I'd ask.
Here's what we need. This is a.
A group stealth check.
We're gonna need that, and we're going to need
Oh,
like a group agility check. Like we gotta move.
Acrobatics.
That's it.
Or athletics.
Either. Whatever you want to do, acrobatics or athletics. I need group
Proficient
that.
Acrobatics. Does that mean I get advantage or?
No, it just means you get the higher.
25.
Oh.
25.
I have a +7.
I
athletics.
love it, dude.
Well, that's
25.
The first time I
Paz is effing ready.
You said acrobatics or
18.
athletics?
Pass.
Acrobatics.
Are we doing stealth or acrobatics and athletics
Both.
first? Yeah, but which one are we doing first?
Both.
Give me that one.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Roll
Oh.
whatever you want.
Okay.
oh,
I need a roll for both.
Okay.
I do like a
I'm using lucky.
I go.
What'd you
know,
roll?
I like run.
18. Yeah.
Do a
Oh,
flip.
I got
I'm
that.
using
25.
Okay.
15 for stealth.
15 for stealth. Pass.
Oh, we're doing
Acrobatics.
25.
So, do you need both? Or?
I need.
Yeah.
Give me your agility or your athletics or acrobatics first.
21.
21. Then I need
9 for
stealth.
acrobatics.
11 for acrobatics.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry.
That doesn't pass.
As a
That-
team, we should be passing
You
so
are.
Yeah.
far.
For stealth, I'm at 23.
Perfect.
Stealth was 20.
Good.
My acrobatics was 13.
Everybody's got another advantage.
Mine was
FYI.
9 for acrobatics.
Oh, wait.
You know what?
It's
Screw
13,
the
yeah.
Guild.
Thank you,
Let's
Zim.
just make a circuit.
Darling goes.
Very
Um,
acrobatic.
Darling goes.
Unnatural
Wait,
20
you're
for
all
stealth."
thieves?
My stealth was 13.
Okay,
Done.
so you
We
guys,
We did it!
generally speaking,
I was tripping over my skirts.
Rika gives the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, Paz was already thinking about this too. He gets into a sprinter stance, and the minute this thing crosses onto the cobblestone
Just like
over,
a gun and track.
he's gone. Exactly. Paz just takes off with this speed that you have never seen him have before. He's fast
In
for a
his
big
heavy
dude.
armor, too. He's
Yes,
just
which
booking it.
isn't making noise. It's really weird.
Okay.
For some of you, you've been around him enough to know that he clanks
Clanky,
all the
yeah.
time. He is quick and quiet. That's odd.
Go, go, arthropod.
Everyone starts running. They're hopping over fallen trees.
Effing love that guy.
They're moving around rocks, and you guys effectively get
Do
to.
the tipsy do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually move you all on the camera yet.
Oh, I haven't been plugged in this whole time.
Okay. But you guys get
It's
to this
fine, we'll
other
make it.
crops of woods.
Are you in now?
I can plug it in.
The-
It's too long. It's fine.
Spider riding.
I would have grabbed Sebastian and staked him on that side. Now.
So you went back to grab Sebastian.
He's
and
saying
then
before
run.
you left.
Yeah, this is before we ran, yeah.
When
No,
would you have done
Rika
that?
would stop him. Say, no, after the battle. Yeah.
While the spider just goes into that side of the woods.
I think so.
He's not close to him.
You're
It's
not close. He's like 35, 40 feet from where you were.
Oh, okay.
So, and you have him hidden. So he gets over here, starts talking to the goblin silent image that's there, or realizes it's just standing still.
Well, as soon as the other, so Rika, as we are going across, would say same game plan. Well, actually, different game plan. He'd anyone with range attack, he'd
Yep.
take the hobgoblin up top. So
Me.
Darlin, Cacophony,
Like on top of the tower.
Darian, what's your? Rika would know what your.
I'm good.
I don't have really anything that would be good for this. It's
Okay,
about
so then
20.
he'd tell Sentry, IL, and Darian to take the goblin on the ground, and the rest of us the hobgoblin in the tower. And as soon as the goblin was close to the tree line, Rika would release Sacred Flame at the hobgoblin up top, making sure he can still see the bell.
Okay.
You can't see.
You can't see the bell
He
from
wouldn't
the,
have
from the woods. 30 foot. We got a little bit of a wall here. The woods.
he would not have gone to a place where he couldn't see the bell.
Then you're
You
gonna.
mentioned that prior to.
I know that. Then you're gonna have to be in the open.
So
Straight shot, blocked. Woods are right here.
so the woods don't go all the way around.
This is open. Crops of woods, open. Crops of woods. That's what we were running
Mhm,
across.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
All right, so Rika would hide behind the wall
I say we take
So,
the
like,
non-stealthy
here or
approach
here?
now.
on the opposite
Not
side of
yet.
where the goblin was walking.
Okay. So now I will put you out there. So you
So
want
he's
to
out in
be.
the open?
You want to be here,
He's behind
Behind
the
tucked in
wall.
that corner.
Yeah, and so he could see the bell and the hobgoblin. People would know the plan, and he would.
Hobgoblin's going to be tough because you're at the base of this 30-foot incline.
Well, where is the goblin?
This one.
in his walk.
So this one comes to about here.
Yep.
He wouldn't see you.
Yep.
He wouldn't. And then he comes back. So your problem though is this guy because he now
so
knows.
as soon as Rika gets to the wall.
Yep.
I presume he's at an angle where he's out, not that close, but out farther. Because you're describing. Is the wall going out like that way?
Right here.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, so like at the base of the wall, he just wants to avoid being seen by that goblin for now.
Yes, you can do that.
So as soon as the goblin turns and makes its way, and everyone's in position, Rika would release the Sacred Flame on the hobgoblin,
All right.
and then presume everyone else follows suit.
And that's the one in the tower.
In the tower.
Hobgoblin in the tower.
So you need to make a dex save again.
You got it.
Sentry. You take
And
out
it's
the
a
one
16?
closest to us.
Yep.
I'll take out the one
I
behind
got a
the tower.
17.
So then you guys,
You're going for the.
with your ranged
The
attacks, go ahead and
father
do the
This
attack.
has
Alright.
already
Yep.
been talked
Same
about.
thing with
No, he said
I
to
just
both of us
called
to go
him
for the
Meatball.
middle one there. I'm not gonna.
Mincemeat.
he's gonna-
Mincemeat's
he's
weather
gonna
veining
poke
it, trying to.
himself and,
You should wait until he attacks. If he kills it in
Go,
one shot,
Meatball.
then definitely go.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right,
I think
cool.
Is it surprised or?
Should be.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Who?
You should be able to take it out.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
Which one?
The mini one
Are you
right in
attacking?
front of us.
Yeah,
I was going
Okay.
for the
Let's
Hoff.
Thirteen.
let them go.
Does not hit.
20.
Hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
me going for the.
How much damage did you
Let's
do,
let them
Chew?
go.
Ugh,
You
They're
passed,
going for the
so
upper
Oh, that's
range
right,
attack.
I didn't
that's
mean-
right.
Let's let them go.
2
and
points.
Not talk.
2 points.
So we
You hit him
can
in the back.
Avoid having our
Yep.
voices
Took off.
2 points.
That's it, yeah. Rolled really bad on
13.
Firebolt.
13 to
Focus
hit.
on
No,
what's
it's
going on.
plus 7.
Oh, plus 7.
20.
Plus 7.
That hits.
Hey, we got Tad!
How much damage?
Eldritch Blast.
13.
Yeah!
Plus 2.
Yep.
He gets hit in the back again, first with a firebolt, then with your energetic blast. He gets knocked to the edge. He's still up.
Okay. Goblin.
Let's go, IL. What are you doing to this goblin?
Good job, best friend.
I think
We weakened him severely.
so. The one up top still alive.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll
Sparta kick him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
funny.
Right off the
Get over
freaking
it.
tower.
crawl up the tower. No, I'm playing.
He's on the
Um,
ground.
Oh, you're on the ground. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to. You have the range person,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna kill the little one in front of us.
Good idea.
Where's the
We're
little one in
attacking.
front of us?
Literally in front of you.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't see us in this angle
Right
here.
here.
Okay.
He's
No,
crossing back.
Swing at him. I'm gonna do it.
So you step out and swing. You have advantage.
Oh, well, I was gonna. Okay.
What?
Looks like it's stuck.
Nothing. I have advantage, so I don't.
Did you
I did.
roll with advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Missed.
Really?
18 on the die.
18 hits.
24.
Damage?
No, 24 is.
Yeah,
is a
18,
hit.
18 plus would have hit.
I'm gonna use this D20.
Oof.
Wow.
You got pluses.
Yeah, I got +4. So 5 damage.
You take this new axe and you swing with all of your might, and you hit this thing square in the back.
It's a lot lighter than normal.
It's
or
a
something.
it's not you're not used to that. It doesn't have the same heft as
the-
yours.
yeah.
It cuts through the air really well, but you weren't actually anticipating getting to his back so quickly. You do some good damage. Not dead.
And then I claw him.
Okay.
Is he advantaged still, or
Mhm.
yeah, you're still advantaged? A little better.
Exceptional wit.
14.
14 hits.
What are you looking
Just him. 7.
for?
You strike him in the back,
you get
do a lot of
pluses on-
damage.
Oh my
The
God,
axe
yeah,
is still
come on,
stuck to him.
man.
You take your left claw off and you
Yeah.
rake it across his neck. You kill him and you bring him back into the woods.
That's my. That's
And he
my-
bleeds out.
Ooh.
This one
Right.
just turned the corner as he sees the bottom of his buddy's feet go into the woods,
Oh, right here.
and he beelines over.
Buddy!
So I need
Does Sentry get his?
Sentry and Darien both are what's
Mhm.
left here.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it,
Full
y'all.
honors.
We got it. You go for it.
Okay. And just point where I'm at here, just because I can't.
You're down here.
I'm down here. How
Does
far
he-
is that from the?
Does he have the ability to send Sentinel up to the Hobgoblin?
That was That was.
It's a
That's what I-
30-foot rise, and I'm saying your crops of woods is back here. I'm putting you right there at the edge of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 30 by 30. I don't know.
So,
So-
can I move?
Pythagorean theorem.
He would disappear at the end of the turn, but he could get him up there to
Okay.
attack.
Then if he
Well,
wants to
I
do
could
that,
move out
If you ran up.
you can move out
I
and
can
do
move-
that,
I
and then
can-
switch places.
because it's just that goblin in front of us and
Yep.
the one.
So you could leave that goblin for Darien.
Yeah.
So you could get up on top of the tower
That's-
by 10 feet of movement, basically. Put him up there, and then change places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's roughly
And
40.
with the goblin that's on the edge there.
Thanks. I,
Correct.
it's called
In a
Google.
tower.
in the tower.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead and
Is that what you want to do?
let's move. I want us. Can I stay in range of the goblin that's right there and move Sentinel? So if I came out,
Are you trying to attack with Sentinel or change places with
I
Sentinel?
was going to attack with both.
Who's going to
can't
move
do
next
that.
to the
Can't do that.
goblin and then switch, and then
Why
you
not?
would have the.
Is that, don't you, oh, you're gonna attack the one with the other one?
Sentinel's already out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I could surge and hit the other one.
So
I could hit both.
But you can't.
mechanically, you can only move Sentinel 30 feet.
Right.
So
But I could move out. I can move out first, then move Sentinel.
Correct.
Oh, that's right.
Right, but-
Sentinel's with me. I
but
already
is
have
with-
him out.
is
I see what
already
you're
out.
saying. I see what
So
you're saying.
you'd have to summon Sentinel,
Yeah.
Right.
which would be a bonus action.
Yeah.
So you couldn't switch places
I
with
couldn't
Sentinel
switch
as well.
anymore, but he's already out.
But he's
so-
already out. So
All right.
I was
so
like, wait a minute.
yeah,
am
let's
I
get him.
remembering
Let's just
this
get Sentinel
correctly?
then to. You said I can
Sounds
get
like, wait.
Sentinel to the tower.
Yes.
you'd have to
Cheeky-
run out
cheeky
and
way
then
of thinking.
resummon Sentinel,
You'll run out, resummon up here.
and
Okay.
then Sentinel can make the attack.
Correct.
Sentinel can make the attack. All right, let's do that then.
Okay.
Sounded like a complicated
It was
mini
very
have
complicated.
but I do
advantage
know for
on
all of
the
it. I do know for all
It
of
was
it.
harder because I can't really see it, so it's.
Yep.
I'm just going on ping pong in here. Ping ponging.
Who's he going after the guy in the
Unnatural
middle?
20.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
That hits.
Get that damage.
15.
Nice.
We did 2 damage and what?
15.
15 total. Yeah, it was 13 and 2.
Yeah.
15 other
15.
damage. So again, you get up. Well, Sentinel gets up
Yeah.
there, and neck snap.
Does he catch his body?
Beautiful.
sideways
And as it
well?
starts to slump over, grabs by the belt,
Nice.
back.
Love it.
lays it down.
And now
Nice.
Darian, finish the last one.
Yes,
then-
I shall.
So my body is
will.
still back there, right? Me,
Yeah,
sentry.
you are. I put you at the base of the tower
That's a
because I don't know if
6.
you can actually see it on here.
There's a little bit of a glare, so it's hard.
I can see.
I think that's gonna still land. That's 13 to hit.
13 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going after the little guy.
Yes,
Yes, that hits.
that's 10 damage.
With Crimson Will,
Yes.
you look at him. You kind of
Yeah, shamble.
old man get up there.
Like Yoda.
Yeah. And you backhand. Head off.
Dang. Okay.
I immediately grab the head and give it to the sentry.
Rika looks back at the spider to see if it's,
Oh, it's
coming
coming.
back. Does
Yeah.
it see us coming, or
It-
just like making its way back?
It knew there was an issue right here when it went to talk and it passed through. It starts coming back with haste. It does not see you yet, but it's coming back to the quest giver, so to speak.
Rika will go.
Can we stack our minor
Rika will
illusions?
move
So I have 5 feet lower,
counterclockwise
you're 5 feet
down
upper, and the
towards
guy looks like he's
the
saying-
bell.
There are 2 other goblins over there, Dad, remember?
Yep, but there's one I think that we're aware of on the south.
Yep.
I'll make him
walking.
I
I'll
think
make him
that's-
look like
or
he's
one or
thinking
two
about his
that we're
response.
aware on the
Do you
south.
want to be there?
But
That
they're
would be really
they
funny.
Rika's trying to hide behind the mound. Like he's small, so he's trying to hide behind the bell from anyone on the south, but also. Like I don't know how the lines work, the lines of sight work, and where the ones on the south are and their movements.
I think you're okay.
Okay.
They don't know anything's up yet.
Okay. So Rika's
This side knows shit's going down.
and as Rika's moving, he is in the head of as many as he can, as quickly as he can. It says, yeah, take out the spider. Yeah, go.
So the spider comes back and it starts investigating, basically. It's looking, crawls up over, it's looking.
Can I attack it?
I think
It
Paz is up.
sees, it sees you,
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't change. You
Places.
couldn't change places.
Mhm.
You sent sentry, so it sees you, and it goes
Act dead.
to attack.
Too late.
Metal man.
Yeah, logically that makes sense. So it goes
So
to
are they in initiative?
yes,
Just a spider, though.
yes.
Okay.
So initiative.
Roll initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
All of us.
All of us to roll initiative.
I don't think it's necessary. I think
Okay.
we're gonna do this right now. It's sentry versus
Spider.
spider.
Oh.
15.
Can I keep that roll?
What you get?
You rolled a
Crit.
crit.
Sure, you can help too.
Okay.
We'll let actually you 4.
Oh, we've done enough. Coffee. You can just
Yeah, we're good. Sit back for the last.
This is just gonna
Did you
be
just do the
Dragon
Ball Z?
So we got a crit.
No,
we
that's
got
the,
a
I think it's the
15.
finger.
Oh, that
they
is
do it
the
with
fingers.
fingers. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't do it with fists.
8.
8.
Trademarking. I didn't want
Did
to.
you say they're doing each
What
other's
did you
fingers?
get? IL.
Did you roll initiative?
Yeah.
18?
18 plus 3, that's 20.
Okay, so the crit goes first.
21.
The crit goes first. That's
Uh,
you.
So
Now, when you beheaded, you had blood splatter all over you.
Yep.
I
Like a Rambo.
I swoon a little bit.
Old man Rambo.
I swoon and then I stumble a little towards the spider and I upswing past his maw.
And in your head, you hear,
And I use advantage.
I'm going to help you here.
Oh,
Oh.
is he gonna give me advantage?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So that's 18 to hit.
Okay. That hits. What were you going for? The spider or the rider?
The spider. I was thinking the spider.
Okay, that still hits.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. That meets. It meets.
Okay. So half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah.
So that the
love it.
damage is 9. So 4.
Okay. 4 damage. You get one of the legs. You chop the leg off at the ankle of the spider. And so now 7/8 of its legs are whole, and now it's got a hobbly one.
Okay.
It takes 4 damage.
Just like me.
Takes one to know one. All right. Next was IL. You rolled an 18.
21.
21.
Yeah.
You're up.
So the spider looks pretty hurt.
No,
Oh.
it has 4 damage.
Oh.
Its legs are a little rough.
Did you
Oh,
injure one of its
I
eyes?
heard that his axe was ranged, right?
Yep, you were told that.
Alright. He's gonna...
And now seems like the time to do it
Yeah.
when you could totally cleave it. But yeah.
Why not?
Because you could use
yeah.
it. Oh, by the way,
Use it, can I?
Is it a limited resource?
There's a limited
Is that how it
resource.
was
You have to.
described?
You
You
have to
did say
I
that.
power it
gotta
up.
recharge it.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you don't.
Do you know how to recharge it?
No.
No, he just has to attack people.
Generally, one doesn't waste limited resources just willy-nilly.
Especially since I think you're like
On a
right,
spider.
like right
On a
there.
spider?
Right.
We're about to enter into a
Whole
Full
other
of death.
thing.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot of recharging before
Hey,
we...
you do you. You
Fine.
stand by that
You
fireball.
could step
Ranger
about.
votes for cleavage.
You could step about because you.
He runs up to it. Fine.
Yeah,
Most
about
people do.
12 feet. Yep.
And he'll take a... Does he have... No, it's
What
not.
are you going for? Are you going for the rider or the spider?
A spider.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm going to use the one where I get advantage, but then he gets advantage on me.
Reckless attack.
Yeah, that one.
I like it.
That makes me realize how much cheerful abandon Molly
19?
uses that.
Yeah.
19 hits.
She does. Like,
She's just like, I'm gonna rock this attack, and it always works out somehow.
You're so right.
And then she also was like, I'm gonna great weapons master, and then
That's-
that works out too.
12.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to...
16 total.
Then I'm going to do... Clot.
You go against its the back half. What's that called?
I
The
know
thing
what
that
you're
where
doing.
the blood comes
like
from?
the abdomen. The
I think that's what it's called.
part after the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The abdomen part. You cleave across
Yeah.
that. Splurt of purple blood comes out.
Okay.
Are you looking up spider now?
Nice.
It's crit.
Yeah.
Alright.
What were you doing?
Yeah, we're the same.
Claw.
Claw.
I say, what is
Okay.
the
So I
back
get
half
two
I
of
was
these
thinking
letters
that too.
do?
I was like, I gotta know this. Yep, we're right.
I thought that was kind of
I thought you might have been referring to the cephalothorax, but I was wrong.
It's 1 and 1.
Some fella thorax.
Some guy named the Lorax said something about the
the
6
spinnerets.
points of damage. You slice off another ankle of its leg. So now 6/8 of its legs are fine.
Yeah, what's
1/4 are not good.
Pedipalps. I know that's what they've got, little feet.
Okay. Is that it?
That's what I get on that
Okay.
region. So
All right.
Spider's beefier than I thought.
Spider's
it would
up.
Spider's
do
up.
have knees.
Spider's up. It rotates
Spiders
to
have needs.
UIL. It
I have a patella.
gets up
Yeah.
and it goes to impale you with its little pincery things.
it's fangs.
Yeah, that's it.
be. They actually have, like, if you look at them microscopically, their feet look like little
Also
paws.
cocked.
Uh huh.
You!
That helps.
Crit.
That helps
No.
them a little bit.
26 though.
That one definitely hits me.
Okay.
See, look, they got little paws. It's so
Yeah, a
cute.
little thingy around here.
What is going on with your table? I see how you roll so many. That was crazy.
They do.
It like moved on its own accord. How do you make
Interesting, Matt.
a possessed
Tell us
dice.
how do you make
more.
that stuff happen? You have a Ouija board under here?
It's been blessed.
So it riles up like Black Beauty and stabs you in
One
both
line.
shoulders. 10 points of damage.
Whoa, black. Listen.
Whoa there, no.
And then
Black
the
Betty?
rider
Yeah.
takes its spear,
Bam-a-lam.
takes its spear
Oh, I
and goes
see it.
to stab
Oh, where
you.
is it?
You are
Under.
you are grappled.
You're
Okay.
skewered.
Yes, he's skewered and grappled,
Yeah, right
so it
there.
has advantage.
That's a badass spider.
Yeah.
15. 15. So it goes to stab you and misses, even though you're grappled. It misses.
Didn't you hit it with
So is
one of
he
its eyes, maybe? Blood
5
spray?
feet from me?
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because he took the.
You're up now.
Because my sentinel.
Yeah.
Probably
10 feet.
All right, so
We're just watching this eat
how,
popcorn.
where's sentinel at this point? He's
Sentinel's up top.
still up
How
the
many
top.
man do you think it takes
Alright.
to kill one spider?
He can make it back, right?
He can.
We're
All
like,
right, let's bring.
Did- Okay.
What's that?
I mean, you can just attack too.
That's true.
These never really roll well for me. Just sad.
Because he's going
Not
to make
yet.
it back.
Not yet.
He passes last.
Yeah.
He rolled, unfortunately, the worst.
All right, I'll just
We're
attack.
fortunate.
You can get into flanking.
Clean up.
Actually.
Actual flanking?
Yeah. If that's what you were trying to do.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying
Then,
to do.
yeah, you can get into
Alright.
flanking.
I just dropped another.
Perfect.
Trying to get the bad rolls out of this thing.
And that was a 2. So
24.
Mhm.
I know.
So 24.
Yeah, totally hit. Now, are you going for the arachnid or the arachnid's rider?
I'm gonna go for the Arachnid's Rider.
Okay. That totally hits.
End it.
Yes.
16.
Yes.
You've been on a killing spree lately. You really have.
It's
Out
the
of your-
change.
Out of your
Running out of
right
room in there?
out of your right arm, this long sword pops out, and you just stab through its neck, twist, and the rider's head falls off, and it slumps to the ground. Blood splatter everywhere. Some on you, some on Darian, a lot on IL. Now it's just the arachnid. Kaz, you're up.
Take my long sword.
Wait, do you have another attack?
I was gonna teleport.
Oh,
Bonus
okay.
action.
Bonus action.
So you're up top.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah. All good. Sorry.
Paz, you're up. This spider's looking rough. It does have IL grappled due to
Ah,
fangs.
Crit.
Crit?
Woo! There we go.
So Paz runs out and kind of like, actually you don't, you've run once in your life and it was just across that. you saunter out, shield in your right hand, sword kind of rotating in your left,
So is it 1d8?
It's 2d8 plus
2d8
7.
plus 7.
Yep.
Okay.
and you eye it up and you stab. What'd you roll?
Nothing. You're good.
Oh, it
Describe,
was my turn
describe
to-
the kill.
What'd you roll?
9.
You rolled 2 1s.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I
It's
did
enough,
too.
though.
I rolled two.
All right,
You-
good.
That's
You guys
the
did
worst.
some really good damage.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
you square this thing up and you go to stab it right between its... How many eyes do they have? 6?
I believe.
16, I think. Something,
yeah, like-
something ridiculous.
Wait, back to the spider
Yeah,
anatomy.
there's a lot of
They
eyes.
have 8 legs.
I know that. Well, now this one has 6. But
0 to
I'm
8.
going with Ranger Harley.
8 eyes.
8. So
Well
it,
done, Ranger.
as it's
As
stabbed
always.
through, it sees you
Love
come
that
out of the
gun.
woods and it rotates at
But
the
they
last
usually don't
second.
have good eyesight.
Right between the eyes, you
Weird.
stab into its brain. It slumps down.
Yep.
IL unhooks himself from it.
Yep.
You've got you're hurt.
And
I mean, as hurt as 10 points of damage is.
Rika is watching the goblins to the south.
Okay. They continue to meet, come back. Meet, come back.
Okay, when they're at their farthest, as soon as the, like halfway through, like,
Yeah.
Yoink. Yoink.
so they've met and
He
then
said we look
started
like
going back.
Yeah.
He'll Sacred Flame, the one
We
on
could do it right
the
now.
on the
That's
right
what
first.
Go for it.
Yep.
He's just
I don't
doing.
want to
Dex-
now 'cause
he's
I have
humming
to
his
choose my
just.
feet, so-
Well, I know, but you can at least do your HP to work.
Two.
Might keep it from going down, though. That's
14.
Love my job. blah, blah,
The
blah.
spider hits him like a
Into the river.
50-point
And
damage
It's
attack.
dead.
It comes
And
back.
then the next one.
I still have
This
all
one's
my
like,
rages left, too.
hate my job. This is boring. Want to see some action.
Want to start a union?
Yeah. Fail.
Ooh, not as
Deborah from
good.
accounting. Thought you liked me.
7.
Just enough.
Okay.
Into the river.
Which way is the river flowing?
This way. In the direction you need to go.
Okay, Rick will grab the body out of the river,
You get one,
and
not the
he'll
other.
sentry, teleport, get the body, quick.
I'll do it. He'll Sentinel be in the water. Swap. Grab.
Got him.
I liked that action there with him floating down.
Yeah, that was a speedy white water river.
Oh, yeah. This is a class 4 rabbit.
This was the real test. How the F you getting across?
Sentry was on like a little stick, leaning over, grabbed the head as it came through. Or the
So
body.
you got them. You take both heads off, I assume. You put them in. You are
So we'll
investigating
add the
4 things.
Rick will ask. You don't need to role play this, but ultimately the hobgoblin body's in the top to come down, and he'll investigate that.
Yep.
And ask for assistance.
I'll help you, buddy.
Gotta break a
I go,
25.
Thank you, darling. Yeah.
Crit or 25.
Think
No, not even
smart
close.
thoughts.
Bad one.
Do you want me to
Actually,
do it, buddy?
I'm using my advantage.
Okay.
Does halfling luck only work
you
on
got it.
ones? It's not lucky. It only works on ones.
Nah.
All
that's
this
not-
time-
He has
one.
bountiful luck as well.
All this time I thought lucky
13.
would only work on ones.
Oof.
What you see is that other scroll
Take it.
Oh.
Now that
and a pouch of gold. 1 billion gold. Oh,
Oh, that's just my allowance.
1 billion.
no gold.
no gold.
You just see
Imagine.
the other.
What kind of weapon does he
You
have?
could buy a whole estate with
he's a
1 million
longbow.
gold.
Okay, so nothing of.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to shout at
And
investigator?
so,
Or is there only one
so
person?
Rick is aware that
Soldiers.
these can only be paired one to another, or can they be paired to multiple?
Maybe we gotta do some arcaning.
Can I
So
see if
you-
I'm
so you
familiar
know-
with that?
Yeah, you can both look at this. The two
Okay.
smarties here.
Are you
I'm gonna go
assisting me, or
first.
yes? You
Assist
look
myself
first. You look
first.
first.
All right.
You know that.
Crit.
Okay. You know that they're paired to each other.
So
You know
that's
that. She takes a closer look and
30.
she maneuvers the knot so that she looks at the top half of this rune now, never completely uncovering it. And you see a number on the top half of the rune. What languages do you speak again?
Common, Elvish, Sylvan.
This is a Sylvan rune, or like inscription.
Mm.
You get the feeling that they definitely didn't make these themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the number you see is 3.
Does it say like 3
Can Rick roll now?
numerator out of
No.
how many?
Do you speak Sylvan?
Darn.
I would have assisted you
I don't
after I
speak
went.
Sylvan.
Okay, what'd you roll?
14.
You maybe would have noticed a symbol, but you wouldn't have known it was
Yeah.
a 3.
Oh, that's a Sylvan rune, and the number there that means 3, right? You said 3, yeah. 3.
Good. That's good. Good eyes. Good. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't think we should open these yet, though. Yeah.
Oh
Maureen?
yeah, that's an alarm spell. Let's not do that.
Is there anything else around here of use? Yeah.
No,
What's the bell made out of?
metal.
Is there an entryway into that tower where the
There
spider
is.
climbed out of?
There is.
Can I, like, from the top, or is the only way in the window that the spider
No,
climbed out of?
there's an entryway on the back half over here.
How big is the bell?
Normal bell sized.
Can we stuff it with like cloth?
Does it have a crack in it?
What if what if we took out the rope and the other metal thingy?
The clanger.
The
Yeah, that's what I'm
clanger,
saying.
You
Yeah.
could do that to make sure it never can get rung.
And take that. The bell itself. Could Sebastian fit in that?
In the bell.
In the bell?
In the bell.
I mean,
Like,
for
how
like
big
a,
is it?
for a week probably until he outgrows it.
You're gonna carry around a bell?
Maybe we should let the displaced beast go free in the wild. I think it's time.
No, that means he'll be our endgame boss.
He might die though, because he doesn't have his powers. Yeah. You mean?
And
That
we're
was
kind of
just
directly
me.
responsible for that. He's kind of like our Peter Parker, you know? But we're the ones that, like, killed Uncle Ben. We got responsibility.
So
With grave regrets come great
you go back and get your
Oh,
pet.
yeah.
Okay, you go and unleash it, and it's just been chowing along the whole time, none the wiser that anything's been happening. It has eaten half of that goblin, that charred goblin.
Can I investigate? I'm sorry to interrupt if you were going to do something.
No.
Can I investigate the hobgoblin? I want to see if they look like their features are starting to get warped
Okay.
and becoming more fayish as
Go
well.
for it.
That's a good thought.
So
That
that's
is a good thought.
As
Perception
she's doing
wit.
that, Rika would be perceiving if there's any sort of opening or anything that looks maze-like
can
further up the river.
Mincemeat help.
Fresher than you.
Can Mincemeat help me with this? Can I like look through his eyes too while I'm looking through mine? Total 360 vision.
One eye white.
I mean, they can take the help action.
Big loop.
Darn. That would have been funny. Okay. That is what? This is investigation, right? 19, 26.
Nope.
Okay.
They do not look like they're changing.
Hmm. They don't seem to be like Fey touch like
I
Darian is.
Oh wait, you was your dad. You were gonna do something.
Yep.
Good.
You were rolling investigation as well?
I'm, well, is it investigation or perception?
Oh, let's go investigation.
Okay. Yeah, can you help me for a second?
Gotcha. Be smart.
Be smart!
Be Kmart smart.
Don't
24.
be Kmart smart.
Dog.
So you peer down. It looks like the path you were on disappears a little bit and starts again over here. You peer down, and now you can visibly see. You don't have to get above the tree line. You can start to see the siphoning of dark energy, and you start to see the tops of some death hills in the distance.
Mm.
Like it's a valley of death.
With hills.
Before we move
Okay.
on, can I see if there are any traps around the entrance to that tower? Guarding
Sure.
what's inside. No. That's a 19.
No traps.
Do you want to see if there's anything in the tower where that guy came out of and the spider came out of?
I'll go with you, yeah.
Why don't we send somebody who, like, if they get exploded by a fireball, like, it wouldn't hurt us? Like, I
Sentry.
know.
Do you have a premonition that there might be something there?
No, I don't want to get hurt. I'd rather somebody else get hurt. If
I
that happens.
volunteer. I hear you guys talk. I
Seriously, you
volunteer
wanna go?
because I don't want to see his giblies anymore. So let's.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I don't wear clothes.
I'll look,
Yeah.
I'll look and you walk.
Yeah, well, you just
Perfect.
walk in, and
I'll
if
walk.
nothing blows up, we'll come in.
What
Perfect.
am I
Sounds
rolling?
good.
I don't remember what we're doing here.
He's going up
Checking
in
out
the
the
tower
tower.
to see if it blows
Going
up.
into the tower.
I'm going into the tower.
Perception or investigation?
Can you go sneak like though,
Give me
just in
perception
case?
first.
Perception first. I'm not going to guidance myself because
Okay.
I'll save that for the
Okay.
investigation. That is a
Perception.
14 plus 8, 22.
Okay. You perceive it's actually it's a warm room.
Mm.
It has a decor that provides a feeling of this was lived in and it was roomy. I don't think this was lived in by these goblins and hobgoblins.
Mhm.
Lived in recently?
Investigation on that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Got you. We're looking.
Come on, crit.
Crit.
Okay.
Did you crit? No. What is
What'd you
it?
get?
I critted.
Oh.
And I
Nice.
got
Double
plus
crit.
5.
Double crit.
So it's 26 total with the crit.
You get 2.
There you go.
You,
You're
sir,
gonna
and
be-
you critted on your perception.
And
So
you thought you were going to be waiting around.
we got. I've just made it 100. He has to get to.
You said 10! You said 10!
100 each night.
I lied.
So we have a double crit, and your eyes turn green.
With
And-
jealousy.
You notice this with your. You got basically. You guys see everything. So your eyes turn green, and you start to scan the room, and you see some magical plants that kind of spark to your eye. And then you notice something that shouldn't be there, a trail of blood going up the stairs. You see that as well, the trail of blood, and you see this table overlooking, there's a desk with a window there and a chair that's tipped over, and the desk has a drawer ripped out. You go over to that, and you see that there is magical paper, magical ink.
Oh, I was gonna roll for investigating that, yeah, with this girl making.
You see, you also see regular paper, regular ink. You see ribbons, and you see a list of what looks to be names, but it's in a language you don't understand.
Hey, did you guys find anything?
Yeah. No traps. I see. Yeah. Do you see anything? Any traps?
I don't see any traps.
Perfect. She
Do you
kind of like
guys follow the blood
You guys,
trail?
that's what I was about to
smooths
say.
down
Yeah.
his skirt, walks in.
Well, can I take the plants?
Sure.
Ricka will call Darlin forward to
Yep.
investigate the papers, and he'll keep following the trail.
Yep.
Of blood.
So investigate. Well, he
Like-
told
he'll
you the
point.
magical.
He'll point it all out.
Well, the list. I mean, like,
Yeah.
is that a language
The
I
list
speak?
is in Sylvan.
Oh, perfect. What's it say?
The list is, it's a bunch of names that I have not come up with yet.
Is
And
Zeke
it's-
on one of them?
They just say name parenthesis TBD, name TBD, name TBD.
It's names and addresses almost.
Addresses.
Oh, we're having a birthday party. No, I was kidding.
Addresses.
Names. 24 Jump Street?
123 Dock Street.
No,
Okay.
but there is an address in Baldur's Gate that catches your eye, Darlin.
Mm-hmm.
And give me a history check on the postal code of Baldur's Gate.
What?
She would know. She lives there.
Ooh, I know this. 21 plus 5, so 26.
You know that this address and the way it's denoted, it is an underground address.
I send letters to
okay.
my mom all the time.
Under.
Can I remove
So when you
that
say
list?
underground, do you mean sewers or do you mean?
I don't mean sewers.
Could. Okay.
The sewers, people aren't supposed to be there.
Right.
The Undercity.
The
Yeah.
Undercity.
Oh, what?
You see an Undercity address, and the name next to it is Nine Fingers.
Okay.
OMG. So I've been in Haven for a bit now. I've been with Madame Trudeau. I know that reputation.
You know who Nine Fingers is.
Yeah.
You also know she's dead.
Okay. Can I try and take that list and just roll it, put in my
Don't
pocket?
have to try. You can take it.
Perfect. Wouldn't that be funny if it was stuck with like
So that's
sticky
the
tack?
only
Magic
name that we
sticky
would
tack.
recognize.
Rips it.
So did we see anything from the blood?
We're now hopping to you guys. You guys are going up the stairs. It's kind of like the Curly Q tower
Gotcha.
stairs.
And who's it? It's me and
You and Ricka.
Gotcha.
You're going first. Ricka's behind you. He's peering through your legs.
Through my V.
Yeah. And the blood is a trickle at the base of the stairs, and it's getting thicker and thicker, and the blood is wider and wider till we get to the landing of the middle room of the tower. And there you
Hey.
see what looks to be elvish body with its head bashed in.
Is his head severed?
It's not severed.
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah.
Is this where the window was that the spider crawled out?
Yes.
Mm.
Ricka will.
You also see webs, big webs in this room.
Is there anything on him that we notice other than his face bashed in?
Give me an investigation.
Ricka will
Both of you.
do that as
I'm
well.
assuming you're both looking.
17.
Because Darlin's not there, I can't. I do not have
Yep.
exceptional wit.
It's fine. You guidance yourself.
Crit. No.
What'd you get?
I got a 8.
Disappointed.
You're a little overwhelmed by how much blood is there. You've seen gore before, but you're like, holy crap, this guy bled. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. This guy bled a lot.
Yeah, that spider's name must be Bill. Yeah, because he is killed. Yeah, hot.
You see that this elvish man is in very verdant green robes, green and purple. He looks very well off. Got a lot of jewelry on his hands.
Oh, I love it.
And you see that he's got a quill in his right hand.
Hey, Ricker, you think Dad belongs to the table downstairs?
Yeah.
What are
Ricker
y'all
will-
finding up there? Where's the blood going? Is everybody hurt?
Yeah, the wizard, the dead wizard's up here. Yeah.
He's kind of bougie looking.
Like footsteps
Bougie.
running up. Riches, I'm there.
Yeah, I don't see a spell book yet anywhere. Yeah.
What?
He's got some nice jewelry. Yeah.
I want to inspect. See how
We
nice
can
that
be
jewelry is.
macabre. Yeah. If we want. Yeah. And
Sense of the
he's trying
macabre.
to sound smart, you know. Yeah. And take his head, and I could talk to him.
Macabre.
Macabre. Yeah. Talk to him later, like we do with the goblin. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was macabre.
As you're saying that, I'm just cutting his
Yeah. Okay.
head.
Yeah, I guess we're doing that. Yeah.
But it's kind of smashed in. so-
Sentry was already like, yeah, no, I knew where this was going. Everything we kill or we find dead, its head comes
Just
off
goes
and goes
inside
in
me.
me.
It's amazing the room I got.
Heads in you, yeah.
Great.
And so, anyway, how much spells can you write with that ink and paper? Yeah, you know what I mean?
How many can I write? This
There
is the part
is-
of Blizzard that's
Yep, there are about 10 sheets of magical paper and enough ink to fill out 10 sheets.
So is that like how many spell levels would that be equivalent to?
Right, really small.
I don't understand how that works yet.
So
give me, I will
yeah,
get back to you.
We'll get to that.
I think that means like 5 fifth level spells, right?
Don't believe so.
Now that
5 plus 5, 10.
now
I
that
don't know.
Darlin's here, yeah, help me find see if the wizard book's around here. Yeah. in the
I'm already
in the
looking.
Spider webbing. yeah, somewhere on
Absolutely,
top,
100%. I'm thinking, if I was a wizard like this and I was being all sneaky, like, where would I put my most treasured book?
Does she see my eyes green?
Are they
Or are they
still
gone?
green?
They are still green.
Would a spell book be magical that you could see if you had detect magic on?
Maybe.
Thought.
Food for thought. I want to see if I can just find it without burning the spell slot first.
Well, you can cast it at will, can't you?
Yeah.
You can just see.
Oh, what?
Would
He-
Ricka know that?
Yes.
By now?
By now
Yeah,
you
you
would.
would because
Yeah,
of the
Diane,
throw down and
Diane,
tumble down.
Diane, come up here. Yeah.
Oh, I want it so bad.
He makes his way up.
Aaron, that's been like 45 minutes.
As you, as you get
Headexing.
to the top, I'm sorry, the middle room, you're actually feeling a little bit better.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
So
So you start going faster.
he starts
Pep and
getting
step.
up there. He looks a little less gaunt.
Hey, you don't look so awful.
See, you just
Thank
ain't a
you.
Stairmaster.
Sounds about right. I need some exercise.
It's like a magical
Your eyes are still
peloton.
green.
Do we know what that means?
No, you've never seen this before.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
Why are your eyes green?
Didn't the guy give
I don't
us
know.
what the eyes meant in the book?
Hmm.
Did anyone write that down?
Green's not bad.
Yeah.
He didn't know what it did. He just knew that it wasn't bad.
Good.
Side note, Sentry also took the jewelry from the guy.
Okay, fair. Fair.
All right.
He heard we're in a thieves guild. and he
Does
doesn't know
anyone
any
tell
better,
me
so-
what to do?
So we've got
Yeah,
two
there's a
hands
dead
and a
wizard
head.
guy here.
To
Your
look around for magic.
Can you
Your-
look around for magical items and
eyes go back to white. They're normal white luminescence now. And as that happens, you have internally a picture flash. It's almost in a green hue. Picture flashes of a tree. You open your eyes, they're back to white.
Is it a white tree?
It's in green hue. Everything's green. No.
he's got the colored lens popped in front.
Right, exactly.
Like one of the, what are the things?
Basically.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
kid monocle kind of thing.
Now your eyes are back to normal. You, and you all see that.
Was I in there? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah,
where
Yes,
we
you
were.
were. But did anybody else just see that tree flash in front of us all?
Describe it in as much detail as you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was green. It was a tree.
Green tray.
What kind of tree? Like a deciduous or
Did they have
coniferous?
Did they have a large chunk?
It was a conciduous.
Was it tall? Yeah.
It was.
mean?
Did it have leaves? Yeah. Did they have?
Were there any
Needles?
pieces
Yeah.
of it missing? Like big chunks of
Yeah.
bark?
Yeah.
Chopped?
There was a spear right through the middle of it. No, kidding.
It was. You saw it for like an instant, and you weren't expecting to see this, so it's not something you were looking for. At the quickest glance, you could see
Just a-
tall tree. Has big leaves, like maple leaves or something like that, and it looks like it is standalone.
Yeah, like a sycamore. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It was a tall tree, had big leaves,
Yeah.
and it
sycamore.
stood alone.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Did it
could
have the
see,
bark?
you could see a lot of
Peeling
trees in
Kind
the
of metaphorical,
background,
ain't it?
and you could see some. You could feel trees in the foreground, but it was like it was purposely set apart.
Did he see what condition it was in?
No. That's all you got.
You guys don't see trees randomly? Is
No, not really.
that a problem, Rika?
I don't think so. It could the vision. Yeah. It depends on what's the vision of. Yeah. Premonition.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that common?
Didn't y'all mention that he just knew
Yeah.
what you were
You-
doing?
you-
and
that's we need to figure that out. Make note of it. Yeah. Try
maybe
to
I could teach
to.
you some things, maybe. That'd be
So
fun.
timing wise, I was walking up.
Yep.
Made it up, right? I
Yep.
think. Would I have turned on detect magic and known about it to do that and seen?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
You don't know why you were coming up yet. They just
Yeah.
asked you to come up,
Mhm.
and you did.
Okay.
And when you got to the middle of it, you have a little bit more pep in your step.
Right, but this
Then-
happened.
But you did see. You don't need magic to see this guy's eyes be luminescent green, blink white.
That I don't. But I was trying to see if there's any other thing with him magical that was going
I mean,
on.
all of him is magical. Like he just glows.
Oh, so that's not gonna.
Warforged or yeah, Darren. Do you see anything magical in this room? The webbing, yeah, around, yeah.
I'll take a look.
Dude, we need a Lego build instruction kit for you.
So,
Thank
who
you.
rolled? I'm sorry, investigation. You rolled investigation on this guy as well, right?
No, not yet.
No, with his head being bashed in. I'm pretty sure you did.
I rolled
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Investigation,
Yeah,
17, yes.
You rolled a 17.
It's right there.
So
It's right there.
what you also notice from him is that he looks bruised and beaten as well.
Hmm.
So that there's marks of like his arms were tied to something, maybe the chair that was down.
Hey, Rika, this guy doesn't seem like he's was here by
he,
choice.
he now has no head.
He has. This guy right here doesn't seem like he was here by
That's
choice.
awesome.
So
I
okay,
see that, yeah.
Darian looks
Are you
around
looking-
without
yeah.
without detect magic. He says, "Give me the room." Will you give him the room?
No, I want that book. Find the book, Darian. Come on.
I'll find the book for you. Give me the room.
Why do you need the room?
I need to,
Why do you need the
have
book?
focus.
I want the book.
I'm
He
now
wants the
talking
room.
like
I know, but I want the book more than you want the room.
Darling, give him space.
All right,
space, give him
fine.
space, yeah, it's okay.
I need the room because I'm talking like your accent now.
Rub it off.
Yes, my friendship influences y'all.
So Darian does some things and then looks. He turns on
Things?
his detect magic.
Okay.
And
Mince
looks.
meat's peeking it.
So you turn on your detect magic and you scan the room and you see the spider webs, and they shimmer with some magic, but nothing crazy. You kind of expect that from a big fey spider. You glance at the walls and the pictures, thinking maybe something's behind a picture. Nothing. Then you look at the body and you start at his feet. All looks normal. His hand holding the quill lights up.
Mhm.
The quill in particular lights up.
Does Darian know about scribe wizards?
Yeah.
Does he think about that when he
Yeah.
sees that? All right, so he's going to pick up the quill.
Okay.
And bring it to Darlin.
Do you turn your eyes off then?
No, he'll keep him on.
So he's got these like purplish, kind of similar to the eyes you made the goblin turn, except his almost look starry. Purplish and starry and kind of flickering. Kind of like... the only way I can describe this is, have you ever watched... What the hell's it? Oh, it's the stupid vampire movies with Bella and... Twilight. You know how they sparkle in the sunlight?
Yeah.
His eyes
like
kind of
diamonds.
do that. Yes.
Frozen diamond.
His
Sunlight?
eyes do that with
no,
a
we're not gonna
purple
start singing
hue
that.
to them.
Does he look like he wants to drink blood?
Yeah,
Nauseated.
that's exactly what he looks like. And then he hands you...
I'm not good for you, darling.
He hands you the quill.
Oh, yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why you had to be alone when you're doing that. Your eyes don't look that bad. They're kind of pretty.
Oh, then he'll play into that and look down and turn his eyes off, as if he's sheepish.
And they're back.
Go ahead, roll it.
No, I wouldn't have done that. All right.
But no
So
spellbook anywhere.
That might have been the spell book.
would he share about, like, I mean, what I recognize on site? That's a scribe wizard kind of thing.
He hands you the only magical piece of equipment that was in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And
From this
it's
higher,
pretty heavy.
from a higher vantage point, Rika will try to get a view on where to go next.
Like, you go up. There's a little ladder and a latch.
Yep.
You go up there. You look.
Yep.
Honestly, because you rolled perception before when you were on the ground and you saw it,
Yeah.
you're just seeing more clearly now the particular hill.
And do I see a maze-like back entrance?
No.
Hmm.
You see what looks to be a main entrance
Mhm.
with stairs that go up into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like there's a path that goes around the side. And then you don't see anymore.
But I would see how to get to the path. All right.
Yep.
So I have a pretty good sense of where to go from here.
Yes, you do.
Where?
So,
Darlin, that
Yeah.
quill you have is way too heavy to be a quill.
Yep. I don't actually. So this is Carissa not knowing how wizards get spells from other things like that. I don't know.
you'd have
if
to
that's something
access it, learn how to access it, and then you have to copy those
Yeah.
spells into your spell book. If it's a
It's-
scribe
I rolled for
wizard.
something. I thought it might be investigation or arcana. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, basically, he transformed his spell book so that they
I see what
couldn't
you're
find
saying.
it. They killed him
Mhm.
through interrogation,
Mhm.
and he died holding his most prized possession in the form
Aw.
of a quill.
That's so
Mm.
sad. Spit out.
And we chopped his head off.
We did.
We did.
I didn't chop. I didn't chop. We didn't chop.
We can
I
talk to him later.
I
Yeah.
slowly removed it.
That's what
Were you
Surgically.
twisting it off?
Surgically removed it. Yeah.
I'm like ripping it out of his like rictus fingers, and I'm like, thoughts and prayers.
Rico will immolate his body
Okay.
to give him a proper.
Wait, no, those robes are fancy. Get the jewelry first.
I already did.
They already
Okay,
did.
good.
And then I don't know if we need to role play it, but we would try to, presuming everyone's good to go, would stealthily make our way to that side path.
You can see it's about a half mile off, and you guys start on the path down this way. You've informed them of what you've seen. You know you're going in the right direction. You've seen Sentry's eyes go green, and he talked about a vision of a tree. You've seen Paz start to cast more and more magic coming from his shield on a lot of these. Everything's been centered on his shield now.
Except him running without
Well,
making a sound.
that's true. We've
But
seen
I had my shield with me.
he
so.
did have a shield on him, holding it. We've seen Darian look more and more Fey-like, and then as we got into this magical tower, he started to act more like himself. IL has his pup, and he got stabbed through both shoulders. We'll see if like a Frodo thing starts to happen with him, and
He doesn't seem poisoned though, or anything.
not
right?
yet. And then
He doesn't seem yet.
Darlin has obviously a spell book. She just has to figure out how to change its form back to a book.
Mm-hmm.
And Cacophony, have you stolen anything today?
Anyone else?
She has.
So-
You've gotten some skulls.
So
I
Sentry
did get
would have
skulls,
given her the flowers or the plants and the jewelry.
Okay.
Because I would have no need for those.
Perfect. So you got a handful of some rich dead guy's rings and bracelets, and those are
I
shiny.
put them on.
Heck yeah.
I'm giving you like
yeah, you.
Yes!
You put them on.
And
Okay.
now you're dead.
She's like the Mr.
That's
T
new.
from
Yeah.
Birds.
From your husband.
I
Oh,
love
then
it.
she's like,
Cacophony.
Yeah.
and she.
And you
This
have
next
these plants that are in pots that he asked you to put in the bag of holding.
The bag of holding with no air.
Yep.
Die.
Okay.
You're
And
like,
then what
we
do you
should
do?
be respectful
Give
of
them
his body.
sunlight every day or
I'm gonna-
so.
Carry them.
Plants need air.
And all the heads.
I know. I'm like
but the elf
actually
head.
just like in my
My-
mind,
Oh,
carry
Dad,
them.
My
you
last
can't
thing-
survive with just.
My
Well-
last thing before we move on,
Yeah.
knowing that he looked visibly better and that he's under effects, can I investigate to see if there are wards, like ward stones or runes carved into this tower that would be
Sure.
either blocking influence, like something like that?
Sure.
Good question.
Wow, I'm rolling really well on insight today. Investigation. That's 29.
Yeah, you actually see a couple of ward runes, but they look either deactivated or they were set off.
Cacophony, there are some specific runes here. I think that they have something to do with either barriers or something like that. I have a feeling it might be playing into why you felt a little better coming up the stairs. Can you take some paper and make a rubbing of them?
I can.
Do that.
Cacophony does that, and you have some activated or deactivated rune carvings, or charcoal, whatever. The plants, by the way, don't look like normal plants. They look like they're from somewhere else.
They're Venus flytraps.
So maybe they don't need air.
Can Rico roll a nature check on them?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
This is your last roll of the night because we are working towards those death hills.
Can I have some help?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember where the plants
I'm
came
gonna start
from.
charging you from it.
They were on the
Hey, you got
table.
6 on it though.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I
Death.
did. That was really good, but the
What'd
other
you roll?
16.
You don't know. You don't know what these plants are. They're 2 potted plants that don't look fey, and they don't look like from where you're from.
The power trip this is giving me of him having to ask me for help is so
So-
nice.
That's where we're going to end tonight. As
Feels
you are
so
on
good.
the journey to the cairn, you know which one. You've discussed your path, and we're going to pick it up next week, which puts us back on our regular schedule. Next Thursday for the Candlekeep Accords.
Woo!
Thank you for sticking with us. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Have
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You guys later.